Oh, I think it works. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in, welcome in. Hopefully you guys are all doing good. It's been a couple days, huh? And this is a late one. Jesus. I honestly thought about playing zombies today. And maybe I still will, but we'll see. What's up, Derek? How you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream, my man. Santa literally got me a cool gaming charger, square, not the full charger for one of the things. What is this supposed to mean? I have no idea what you're even talking about. A gaming charger? Good morning. Hello, Olivia. What's up? Welcome to the stream. I still have unwrapped presents. What's up, Cactus? How you doing, bud? Let's open all these. What up, Flashman? Hopefully you guys all had a good Christmas. Hopefully you guys all had a good holiday. Heroic Hope. Winterfest bow. Oh, the bow, the back bling. So how's that new keyboard working? Dude, Olivia, it's actually sick. Come back every day to open a new present. Oh, wait, we get... I thought all the presents would be opened by Christmas. But is it like New Year's or they extend it? Oh, interesting. Very interesting. Cactus, you got coal? Bad Christmas? Bro, what did you do? What happened? What happened, man? Oh, no. What's up, JCL? What up, Mario? How you guys doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Also, Merry Christmas. Hope you had a good day. I had a great day, thanks. It was really nice. Yeah, Sammy and I did awesome gifts. Guys, Sammy got me a watch. Look how sick this is. She told me, she's like, it's not like crazy expensive or whatever, but like it looks sick. It's like a gold and black watch. I used to wear a watch all the time. But I like this one a lot. I can actually show you guys. Give you guys like an up close. Hopefully it's not like super reflective or whatever. Oh, you guys are probably, oh, right. Isn't that nice? It's a nice watch, huh? Pretty sick. I saw the mac and cheese she made. Looks delicious. Yeah, it actually really was. Wait, is there a plastic film on the bottom of this that I am just now noticing? Huh. You got a new phone? Oh, nice. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, man. Good for you. Henry, yeah, dude, I'm all iced out now, bro. All iced out. And dude, this new keyboard, this keyboard chat that Sammy got me, it's the Rainy 75. Bro. First of all, it's heavy. It's like all metal. This is, I don't know how many pounds this is. This got to be like a 3, 4, maybe 5 pounds. It's heavy, bro. I don't have a good way to like quantify it for you guys, but picking it up with one hand is like, I don't have a good, like if I put it down on my desk, like you guys can kind of hear it. I don't know if you really can hear it actually, but there's like a thud that happens when it hits the desk. It's crazy. Nice. My mom got a Fitbit from Santa that's fancier. It's like a watch, but does cool things. Yeah, I used to wear a Fitbit in high school. I'd wear it when I did like sports and stuff. Yeah, Fitbits are cool. My family all had a pair, like one of them. We would just wear it to like track how many steps we were all taking and stuff, and then we'd have like, you know, little friendly family competitions on that stuff. Long time no see, brother. Hope your holidays have been great. Yo, big fella Tom, what's up, my man? How you doing? I'm doing good, thanks. I was this close to smacking Yankee virtually. He was laying in bed and sent a picture of his setup saying he's too lazy to get up and stream. Bruh. Imagine, like, not streaming for your audience. Could never be me, chat, am I right? Am I right? Wait, what'd you say, Triple? Oh, you got it. Oh, it's a Samsung phone. Nice. You know what my dad recently got himself, Chad? He bought himself the that Samsung like Z Fold, which actually which he is really liking a lot. Can you guys hear my keyboard? Actually, I'm just appreciating it now. It's kind of loud. Some of it might be coming through the microphone, but I have a decent noise gate, so I imagine if it is, it's not too bad. You had nothing for Christmas, Flashman? Dude, how naughty of a boy were you, bro? Literally nothing? Yo, Eric, what's up, bud? Hashtag just viewers. True. Good. Yes. Keep reminding yourself. Keep reminding yourselves. If you like Reese's, you should get the 2.5 pound. The 2.5 pound Reese's together, it's a pound. It's 1,100 calories. Jesus Christ. Probably because I don't celebrate. That would be a good reason why. Or a good explanation why. Got him. We'll be seeing you, buddy. I want that other guy to come back. I'll have to do a sound test for you guys with this keyboard so you can hear it. Hear how nice it sounds, bro. It's got this, like, just this really nice chalky sound. Now it's 2 pounds to make... It's 2.5 pounds to make 1 pound. Oh, I gotcha, not 2. Gotcha. It's still nuts, though. Jesus. Yo. Oh my god, SpongeBob. Bro's just... Bro's dancing. Bro's vibing. My dad ate it in less than 10 minutes, one of them. Jesus. Yeah, dads have a unique ability to just chow shit down sometimes. I think that's just a universal dad skill, honestly. Oh, is it just this? Oh, shit. Jesus, that was a little close. Yo, Gabe! What's up, brother? How you doing, my man? Were there unread minis somewhere? Oh, I thought there were. Shoot. Oh, this guy had 2 slurps, though. That's really nice. Broadcasting my first hockey game on Monday. Time to tell everyone to use your creator code in the Fortnite Leather Shop. Gabe, I fucking love you, bro. That's too funny. Gabe. Thank you very much for the resub, dude. You're awesome. Wait, that's dope. Are you a big hockey fan? Or you're probably a fan of all sports since you're kind of doing like sports broadcasting stuff at your college, but... That's dope, dude. Good for you. Dude, hockey games are fun to watch. I'm going to, Sammy's having like a work, like her boss is doing like a holiday work celebration thingy in January. And so all of Sammy's, most of them work like remote or whatever, but they talk on the phone all the time. So, but they're, her boss has like invited all the employees out to go to a hockey game, I guess. And all their +1s too. So I'm invited. So I get to go for like a free dinner and I think we're going to a Boston Bruins game. It's going to be sick. Which, like, I don't know anything about the rules of hockey or whatever, but sport, you know, fun to watch. What's up, Vine? How you doing? They're tough to broadcast. Things move quick. I need to lock in. Yeah. Gotta add her all up, dude. Hope you had great gifts and you didn't get coal from Santa. If you got gifts from Santa, Henry. I did. I did actually get a couple gifts from Santa, which was very nice. Love steak? Wait a minute. I'm not talking about that kind of steak. Toss this out. This. Oh no, did I just mess that up? Oh no! Wait, is all the loot gonna be underground now? Oh no, chat, we messed up. Rip. Oh, that dude, wait, I saw some posts online about like the custom zones or whatever. Wait, that's crazy. That's so funny. What the hell? What is this even supposed to... Oh, it's a snowman. That's so funny. My MSU Spartans are number 3rd in the nation, so games are fun to cover. Oh shit, hell yeah, that does make it way more fun. Why is Sabrina wearing Crocs? Dude, because Crocs are fire. What else should Sabrina be wearing? You guys just want her barefoot, don't you? You freaking foot fiends. I mean, statistically, one of you in chat has to have a foot fetish. It's probably a thing. Something more dapper. YouTube won't let me send this. And Twitch has ads, so hopefully this will send. No one knows what to buy me for Christmas, so they bought me gift cards, LMAO. I got a Chick-fil-A, Walmart, Amazon, Starbucks, and PlayStation gift card? Damn. Yeah, people really don't know how to shop for you, huh? Honestly, though, gift cards can sometimes be the best thing. Because, like, I would rather that sometimes than somebody get me something that I'm just, like, straight up not going to use. You know? Although, it does kind of depend, because sometimes, like, even if it's not something that, like, you would have bought yourself, sometimes it is nice to get gifted something by somebody because you know that they put thought into it, at least. Like, unless it's something that's just totally not for you, you know what I mean? All worth a lot of money, so it was worth it? Oh, W, hell yeah. Definitely worth it then. What are your thoughts on what's going on with FaZe? I haven't looked into too much of it. I don't really understand. All I saw was a bunch of people leaving. I think pretty much everybody, including Adapt, which is crazy. I think his tweet said it'd been in FaZe for like 14 years. And then I saw Banks doing some usual soy thing of like, it wasn't his fault and totally out of his control. And something like that. I don't know. I have trouble like taking that guy seriously sometimes. So I'll have to watch like a video on it or something. Please give me some good YouTube advice. Bro, if I had any, I'd give it to myself. No, I mean like good general YouTube advice in all seriousness. I think the #1 best thing you can do is if you're creating YouTube content, that probably means, you know, you were inspired by somebody to do it. And so to start, I would make content that in the back of your mind, you know that you would genuinely like enjoy watching. And if you're able to do that, damn, man. Everybody's a pussy right now. Wait, what the hell? Where is this person? Man, I'm gonna die. That guy's gonna be weak, though. Damn. ProHenis for sure. So yeah, I would say like make content that you are proud of, that you would genuinely watch, and don't be afraid to emulate or like just straight up copy people when you're first starting. Obviously, you shouldn't like make that a long-term plan, but if you're just starting out and you're just kind of getting the feel for like how to make content, how to be in front of a camera, what your cadence is going to be, how to edit, blah blah blah, and all that, or make thumbnails. That's a fun process. Don't be straight up stealing from people, but don't be afraid to take inspiration either. And yeah, and like take pride in it, you know, like be proud of the stuff you're putting out. Yeah. Callie had some tornado warnings. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. So all the FaZe stuff, I don't really know. I saw some posts from Banks saying that he was going to like go live on Twitch tomorrow. Like that was the tweet said tomorrow. Although I don't know when I saw it and talk about everything that happened and why things happened this way. Kelton disrespecting SpongeBob by putting it with that thing. Wait, what do you mean? What does that even mean? That skin? Oh my god. Listen, SpongeBob has been a happy gooner, okay? The fact that this happened on Christmas is crazy. Left Face Clan, this is your rage. I'm sorry for any supporters we let down. Thank you for letting us come in and do our thing to try to save this shit. I wish it didn't have to be this way, but that chapter in my life is forever closed now. Damn. Search FaZe Banks on Twitter and see what comes up. FaZe Bank sold a large ownership stake in FaZe, shifting control to a new leadership that pushed for 20% of creator earnings, leading to the members to leave. I don't know if this account is credible or whatever, but that seems kind of crazy. Why do you think the videos that went viral on your channel worked? Because you'd gone viral before? No, I think once you start making content, there are videos that you'll make sometimes that you'll just kind of know in the back of your mind, like, oh shit, this is going to do really well for me. You'll be surprised sometimes too, right? Like you'll make a video and it's a video that you're just kind of shitting out. Maybe you're spending 5 minutes on it or whatever, and then it'll do like unusually well. And you're like, oh shit, what the fuck? But once you've been making content for a little while, if you come up with an idea, sometimes you just kind of know in the back of your mind, you're like, fuck, this is a banger idea. This is a good idea for a video. I know how to make a good thumbnail for it. I know how to package it into like an entertaining video format. And once you do all that, uploading it is like almost kind of a guarantee in the back of your mind that it's going to do well. Classic example for me was like winning a game locked inside the vault, or, you know, glitching into a vault and winning a game of Fortnite. That in the back of my mind, I knew was going to be a good video because I knew I could edit it well. I knew the thumbnail was going to be fucking popping. And yeah, that's an over 1 million viewed video. And then sometimes there's weird stuff too. Like when I caught a mythic goldfish in a custom game, I didn't think that video would get to 1 million views, but it did. Yeah, so like stuff like that. DevQ with a 14 months catch a ProHenis stream challenge, impossible. Well, it's basically impossible, not because of you guys, but because I don't stream. Dev, thank you so much for the 14 months, brother. I appreciate the hell out of you, man. Thank you. So does that mean the thumbnail and title are only good if the video idea is good? I think I remember even watching a Mr. Beast podcast and him talking about that. Yeah, some creators might put more stock in this than others. I would say your thumbnail and your title are... I feel like it used to be more dramatic, but I would say the thumbnail and your title by themselves attributes to like 50% of the success of a video, I think. Like if you have a really great video, like you've made a really great video genuinely, but the thumbnail or title just sucks and is like irrelevant or doesn't match the video or whatever, then the video is never going to get pushed and nobody's going to click on it, and the algorithm's going to hate the video, even if it's like the best video in the world, right? There's other factors too, like, you know, obviously everybody's aware of like there's channel momentum. Like that's a thing that exists on YouTube where like if you have a channel that's already getting, you know, a lot of traction with like videos that are popping off, right? Like there's videos that are generating a lot of views per hour, then new videos that you put out are going to kind of have like an extra kick to them. So all this to say, like once you kind of already have a pop-in channel, it's harder to, or it's easier to have a video like pop off, I'd say. I don't think tags matter as much as they used to. I think tags used to matter a lot. I think tags can still matter, but it depends on the type of content. If you're making content like what I do here on ProHenis, or content like what Mr. Beast makes, like Mr. Beast doesn't use any tag, I don't think. I'd be really surprised if we went to a Mr. Beast video and there were tags on any of his videos. Tags are a good idea, I'm kind of guessing, but I would say for like, if you're a smaller channel, as a way to kind of teach the YouTube algorithm about what type of content you're making. So I wouldn't be spamming your tags or your hashtags or whatever with, like this used to be a common thing to do back in the day, but it would be like, uploading a gaming video, but then spamming your hashtag section or your tag section with like, you know, hashtag boobs or whatever. YouTube does not like sending notifications. Yeah, no, not for me. That's for sure. Can you say banana? No, I can't. Apparently a bunch of popular YouTube words in the description of the video would push it more because people will see it when searching for it. Yeah, so like if you have content that's really like SEO or I should just say search based. Here's a good analogy, right? Like for Mr. Beast content, Mr. Beast videos aren't getting found because people are going to the search bar and typing in, Cool money challenges. $250,000, you know, last to leave the circle wins, right? Like, that's not where the majority of Mr. Beast's views are coming from. The majority of his views are coming from the video appearing in the recommended, or, you know, the sidebar or whatever. But if you're making content like, you know, how to make a good YouTube thumbnail, that's a style of video where you probably want to be really good at, like, you know, or have really relevant tags in the tag section of your video, or like a really good description. If it's content that people have to like search to find, that's where I think tags and description and stuff can really work out well. But like, but other than that, I don't think tags are as important. Like, they wouldn't be as important for like just generic gaming content necessarily. Did you have a chance to surf into the Fortnite Island? Yeah, I did play a few games when that came out. Who the heck is this? Oh, it's Will. Landon posted in his own Discord today. Oh my god. What did he say? I quit streaming, guys? Or don't worry, I'll be back. Just been really locked in recently. Probably what he said. Do you even care about YouTube like that anymore? Do you even care about going viral and stuff? No. I don't know specifically what happened, but yeah, I don't really know. I like, there's a lot I've learned about myself over the last like, oh, it's Marty McFly. Wait, it's Marty McFly. I'm fucking stupid. I just watched Stranger Things earlier today. Sammy and I watched the next 3 episodes of season 5 that came out. We're excited for the last episode to come out on New Year's Eve. Merry Christmas, you guys. Apollo. Wait, that's fucking crazy. He texted me today too, wishing me a Merry Christmas, which I thought was nice. Hadn't heard from him in a little while. Oh yeah, when it comes to, so I don't know. I think in the early days of me making YouTube content, I was really into like, I think I was trying to prove something to myself. If I try to do like a psychoanalysis of why I really got into YouTube or why I really enjoyed making content, I think I was trying to prove something to myself, or I had a goal that I was like, I think I was really excited to like build something. Oh jeez, I'm getting shot at by 3 different people. Holy fuck. I think I was like searching for something, or I was enjoying building the channel, like the idea of like building up a YouTube channel kind of based around my personality and getting a lot of like external validation from that, I think was really important to me. And then once I reached 1 million subscribers, I think kind of subconsciously a lot of the fire that I had for like building a YouTube channel kind of went away, because I had already like reached, good Lord, that skin. Hi, SpongeBob. What's up, Billy? Because I had already kind of like reached whatever goal or whatever thing I was trying to achieve. And the idea of like I had reached like 1 million subs, you know what I mean? And so I think like anything after like 2 million wasn't enough for me to go like, like, I think I kind of like looked at everything, and this wasn't like really a conscious decision that I made. This wasn't even really something I was like fully cognitively aware of until like years afterwards. But I think my motivation for YouTube kind of died somewhere around there, where I was like, okay, fuck, I just don't really enjoy this anymore, because I feel like I'm not being like, creatively challenged isn't the right word, but I just feel like I'm not building anything new or invigorating or fun anymore. Like there was no drive left, you know? How many ways can you make money on YouTube? Because I know YouTube AdSense is just one of them. AdSense is a big one. Well, it's a big one, I'd say, when you're first starting. And even when you get to like a creator, like when I was at my peak, like AdSense was the #1 source of income that I had. I think if I was like smarter, or if I was like building out my YouTube channel more, it's really not uncommon for most creators, I think, to make the bulk of their money from sponsor deals, which are like third party, like, you know, if, so right, AdSense is the ads that YouTube serves at the beginning, maybe in the middle or the end of your video. Those aren't ads that like me, the creator, I'm choosing to put in my video, right? Those are ads that YouTube's inserting. somebody's paying YouTube for those ads, and then I get a cut of that ad revenue for however many eyeballs I'm essentially driving to that ad from my video, right? But then like individual sponsorships is if like, you know, Fortnite reaches out to me and wants to, you know, pay me X amount of money to stream Fortnite for 2 hours, right? Like that'd be an example of like a sponsor deal. And I think the majority of creators from what I've listened to who get to like my size or bigger make the majority of their money doing stuff like that. Does YouTube Premium interfere with AdSense? No, from my understanding actually, when I've seen metrics from creators larger than me, I think if you have YouTube Premium, your view actually gives the creator more money, which is interesting. Even though you're not seeing any ads. Yeah. How's your new keyboard, Billy? It's like sex, dude. It's fucking so nice. Can you guys hear it? Feeling much better recently? Oh, nice, Cookies. Good. I'm glad to hear that. This fucking blows. Jesus. Timmy told me about it, I think, a month ago. Oh, shit. Wait, really? I thought you'd known about it for that long? Oh, fuck. Yeah, no, it's pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet. When you were looking at them on stream, I felt so bad. Like, I don't know if any of you guys feel the same way. I'm not very good at gift giving. Like, it doesn't come naturally to me. And so I have to, like, try really hard. I feel like for some other people, it comes very naturally to them. I hate it. Sammy is so much more, like, just thoughtful when it comes to gift giving. And I'm so bad. Like, don't get me wrong. I think I got her, like, nice, thoughtful gifts. But, like, dude, some of the shit she got me, I was just like, fuck, dude. Like, it was almost like... And she's not the kind, like, we're not, like, keeping score or whatever. At all. But, like, she gives me these gifts, and then I'm like... Holy shit. Fuck me, I guess. Like, I'll just go fuck it. I'll just return whatever I bought. Jesus Christ. Last message. Can a YouTuber essentially decline to put ads in their videos? Yeah, you can turn off monetization. I've never experimented with this, actually. It's kind of funny. I don't even know 100%. If I turn off monetization, does YouTube still have the opportunity to put ads in my videos? I think so. I think even if I turn off monetization, YouTube can still put ads on my video. I just won't get any compensation for it. But yeah, after this game, I'll have to, like, mute all other audio and give you guys like a sound test of the keyboard. I don't know if you can hear it just kind of as I'm playing right now. It's definitely louder than the keyboards I've had before. I didn't realize I was heading out of zone. Are you watching the Soccer World Cup? Most likely not. I'll probably see clips of it and stuff online, but I hear it's too. It's fine though, yeah. Just stopping by to say hi, Henry. Hope your Christmas was amazing. Yo, thank you, Becky. You too. Oh, fuck me. Of course. Got him. I know Sammy must love you. It's a girl thing to want to spoil you. Yeah, she's just great with gift giving. We talked about it a little bit afterwards. She mentioned, she was like, I really think my like love language is like gift giving or like acts of service. Which mine isn't necessarily gift giving, but it's totally totally acts of service. If somebody is going out of their way to do something for me that I know is like inhibiting to them or their day, or like, you know, they've got to do something that they wouldn't otherwise do in order to help me out with a thing, that means a lot to me. That's it. That 100% is my like love language. Well, actually, hold on. Love languages are things that you like done to you, right? Not like things that you like doing for other people. He went up there. Oh my god, Henry, I'm working at Disney. Fuck me. Get duped and outplayed, brother. Do you think he's up there? Oh my god, Henry, I'm working at Disney's show for the next 5 days. I took some pics. I'll put it in Discord. We'll check it out. I feel like he's in here. You know? If you were to spend $100 on most girls, they would feel bad and make sure that the gifts that they give is the same value or amount because they want to show love, Henry. I don't know. I feel like most people think that way. Like most people want to get gifts that feel like reciprocal, especially if you're getting it for like a partner or something. I don't know. Guys can totally like be into like gift giving or spending a lot on their partner too. I don't have anything like, there's nothing wrong with like spending. I don't have anything against spending a lot on your partner. It's just like, I'm just bad at like coming up with gifts, I think. What the hell is this thing? Oh, Billy, are you still here by the way? Yo, Trippy Green, good night and Merry Christmas. Yo, good night and Merry Christmas to you too. Chat, by the way, how long do we have to, should we keep the Christmas badges on for? I'm gonna keep this sniper. I'm gonna get rid of all the mobility. Do you multi-stream? Yeah, YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. What a shot. Bro, how is that fucking missing? Oh no. He's literally fucking coming for me, dude. I just hide in this bush, maybe? What's the most viewers on average? YouTube, by far. No fucking way, bro. I want to go back and try to catch this guy's loot. Oh yeah, 5 shockwaves. I will gladly take that. We're getting 1 inch per hour of snow tonight? Jesus Christ. I think we're supposed to be getting like a little bit of a sprinkle tonight, but it's not gonna, it's like less than 1 inch. Really hope I don't get shot at right now. Or yeah, at like 3 a.m. it's gonna snow a little bit. Yeah, less than 1 inch. Me and Yankee hibernating. Wait, are you from, you live in New Jersey? Oh my god, I thought I was dead. I thought I was actually gonna fucking fall to my death. New York? Oh, what the hell? Of course I shot at those fucking bots and now they're gonna be looking for me. Fuck me, man. That actually sucks. Wait, did he leave? Hell is that? Yo, Jose, what's up, brother? Jesus. Bro. Third parties, man. Maybe a sniper or something. Top 3. What the fuck? Damn. Unfortunate. Holy choke. Keyboard time? Oh. Let me see if you guys will be able to hear this. So hold on, I'll just pull up like monkey type or something. You guys might already be able to hear it. I don't know if my noise gate is gonna mess it up or whatever. I'm also a terrible typer. Doesn't that sound nice, dude? It's fucking nice. Oh, hold on. Like, bruh. Shit is mint. Mint. Is it custom built? No, it's the Sammy got it for me for Christmas. It's the Rainy 75. $130. This was the which one did I get? It was this, but it was the Pro version. So it's the Electro White Pro, this one. It's nice, dude. Oh yes, check Cool People Discord. Will do. Oh my gosh. That's so cute. People in costumes and shit. That's dope. Hell yeah. W. I want to hear how that sounded on stream, actually.
Oh, just got another 14,000.
Okay.
Oh, just got another 14,000.
Wait.
Okay.
Why is it custom built? No, it's the Doesn't that sound nice, dude? It's gonna mess it up or whatever. I'm also a terrible typer. Oh, that doesn't even sound as good as I like wanted it to. Okay, wait. How do I easily just disable? Okay, I'm gonna try to quit Lighthost. Okay, now there should be like no filters on my mic. Right? Okay, now there should be like no filters on my mic. Yeah. Right? Okay, now yeah, you guys are hearing like everything. Okay. Streamception. All right, now I'm gonna type on the keyboard. Okay. Where the fuck do I put this thing? Bro, it sounds so nice. Wait. Bro, it sounds so good. It sounds like kernels popping. Well, you know what it kind of sounds like? It sounds like raindrops, which I'm guessing is why they called it the Rainy 75, but... Bro, it sounds so nice. Yeah. Can you hear that from the other side of the room? It's not as loud as I thought it was going to be. When I was watching a lot of videos on it, because I wanted to find a keyboard that like sounded really nice, I couldn't find a lot of the videos that I watched made it sound loud, and that was one thing that I was worried about. But I think that's just because all the videos that I watched that were demoing the sound of it had like their mic audio like cranked all the way up. So let me. Okay. Now everything should be working as normal again. My mic. Shit. Oh. Wonder what a fart sounds like. Got him. Are any of you guys Stranger Things fans in chat? By the way, did you guys watch the 3 new episodes that came out on Christmas Day of season 5, the latest season? Sammy and I just binged all of those today. Oh, you haven't even seen Stranger Things? Oh shit. Yeah, it was pretty good. I think this season's really good, honestly. I felt like some of the middle seasons they did for Stranger Things, like the storyline just felt weird, like kind of confusing or whatever, but this feels nice. You guys have never watched it, really? Oh, damn. I'm surprised. Wait, I thought we had talked before about it. All right. It's really just Olivia and Jose that I mentioned they've never seen it. I could have sworn I talked to some other people in chat that had seen it. Imagine Sabrina Carpenter using your keyboard as ASMR content. Now that's ASMR content I would listen to. Excuse me, Santa Brina. Oh, yes. Santa Brina, my bad. All right. What am I doing, dude? Jesus. What's up, Tony? How you doing, man? Don't yawn, Henry. I've been up since 7 a.m. Sorry. My bad. Whoops. Wild. My bad. My bad. No way, I just canceled that by accident. Yep, fuck me. Get absolutely fucked. And I'm dead. Yeah, that guy didn't even have any health lost. I'm not playing Siege. Don't enjoy the game. Not playing it. I don't even enjoy this game and I'm playing it, so. I also uninstalled Siege. It's not even on my computer anymore. Never playing that game. Game was terrible. Actually terrible game. Yo, Daniel, what's up, man? How you doing? How are you? How are you? Season 5, Episode 7 of Stranger Things is the second lowest rated episode of the show on IMDb. Damn, really? Wait, what was Episode 7? Was that the last one? Like the most recent one that came out? I played Siege today and popped off. W. W. The last episode of Volume 2. Oh, so the very last one before the episodes on Christmas came out. Damn, that's crazy. Oh, Jose, by the way, have you like did you make a lot of money around like the like pre-Christmas and stuff, the days leading up to Christmas doing like your deliveries and shit? Because shit for me was fucking popping Monday, Tuesday. No, the last episode that you can currently watch right now. Oh, really? That one was rated really lowly? Huh. Wait, I wonder why. Unfortunately, it was busy, so I couldn't really do it. Oh, shit. Yeah, no, shit for me was crazy. Like does Amazon, do they do like incentives or whatever? Like in my area, like when shit gets really popular or like if there's a lot of orders, I'll get a notification in app for like Walmart and shit. That'll be like, hey, if you go out right now, you know, you'll earn just an extra $7 per order that you do or something. Saw someone on Reddit on Reddit Flex posting their block for 4.5 doing 204 or 202. Damn. They only had 4 wait. Oh, well, deliveries for you are different. Because if they were out for 4.5 hours, there's no way they only delivered to like 4 different places. Like 4 deliveries in terms of like, wait, only 4 packages? Wait, how long did it take to deliver just those 4 packages? And they made $202 off of that? Holy fuck, that's crazy. I had the most I'd ever done in a day by far. It was like 2 days before Christmas. I did like just a little over 300. I was like, imagine I could do that shit every day, bro. Damn. And I wasn't even out for like I wasn't out for more than, I was out for 7 hours. Oh, sometimes it's like that. Sometimes you only get a few packages, but it's pretty rare. Gotcha. That's crazy though. So they must have had to travel far distance, I guess. But damn, sometimes you prefer that shit to like the constant start and stop, you know? Probably would have finished way earlier, probably max hour and a half. That's nuts. That's so fucking crazy. guy still had 82 health? Jesus Christ, man. Olivia, what do you mean by that? That's crazy. One time I had a 5-hour block, only 5 packages. It was about 25-minute drive and they were decently spaced out. Finished about an hour and a half. Damn. That's fucking nice. Oh, so interesting. So you get paid by time block. And sometimes there's like 25 packages in one block and sometimes there's like 3. Oh, interesting. Like all the Spark stuff is done like on a per order thing. So you're just like always kind of going. My favorite ones recently to do have been like the shopping orders. It's normal for a 4.5, 5 hours is about 40 to 50 packages. Damn. Wait, so what kind of car do you need to have in order to have? Well, I guess most of the stuff that you're delivering is probably pretty small, like maybe envelope size or smaller. Having that many packages in my car, that was one of the things I hated about doing like package delivery stuff is like I'd open up my trunk and I only had like between 10 and 15 packages. And like sifting through the back sometimes to like find the right package when you get to the destination was like a fucking headache. That's crazy. But recently I've loved doing like all the shopping orders. Shopping orders are the best. It's less wear and tear in my car. I can do the shopping orders faster than it takes me to like sit curbside and wait for somebody to bring out an order to me. And now that I know how to navigate the store and I know how to like the aisle, the section, and then the modular number, finding items is so easy. It's been a mix of like getting much better with that and then also getting comfortable with I had a lot of problems just mentally with like if I got to a section to find an item that a customer asked for and the item like was either out of stock or I couldn't find the exact location of it, I would spend way too much time trying to find that one item because I was kind of new to everything. And now that I've done it more, it's like, listen, if they're ordering like 30 things and you can't find one item, I'm doing too much by like investing 10 minutes of my time to try to find one item where like in the app, I just go, can't find the item, and then the app gives me a suggestion, or I just say that I can't find it, and then the person just, you know. A couple big boxes, but it still fits. Yeah, that's been my experience kind of doing that shit too. But I hate it because every time, well, okay, so one of the things I hate about package deliveries that are done through Walmart, though, is like, you'll be given like 10, 15, maybe 20 packages. I think that's the most I've ever seen for like one delivery. And then it'll take you like 2 hours to complete and you'll get like a good chunk of money for it, like anywhere from like 60 to 80 to 90 bucks in those like 2 hours or whatever. But then when you're done, you'll finish like in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. And then it's like an hour, 15-minute drive for me back to my like area or zone to start again. And that kind of sucks. So that's a lot of extra like wear on my car. And the other thing that I'm keeping in mind too, a lot of the times when I'm doing deliveries is like, I don't have like 200 miles or even really 150 miles to drive in a day because especially when shit's cold, my battery's not going to be like, I might have 150 miles in the battery, but I'm not gonna be able to do that distance with shit being cold and vampire drain or whatever else, you know? So, I don't know what delivery app it is, but I saw on TikTok that apparently they have a feature where you can toggle a flashing light that shows where it is in the aisle. That's Walmart. It's like actually the craziest shit ever. It's only in select stores though. There's 2 Walmarts in my zone. One of them does have that feature and it's fucking crazy. If I use your code, will I be rewarded? Yes, with a high five and a good feeling knowing that you supported a small business on Christmas for the holidays. You'll be one of like 4 people that use my code. Damn, I really just shifted through that wall, huh? But yeah, Jose, that shit could be really fucking clutch. Like if I'm feeling super lazy, you can just walk into a store, walk to the aisle, press the button in the app, and then like a light physically will start to blink in the store next to the item that I'm looking for, which is like, God, that's so sick. It's so nice. What about money as a reward? Will I give you money for using my code? No, sorry, I will not be doing that. I didn't fucking hit that guy once. Did I just totally brain fart right there? I know. I mean, I know I missed my shots and shit, but hold on. What about money as a reward? Will I... Okay, so right here. Right, so I didn't get a single hit marker on that guy. Here's where I really want to slow it down, though. I'll slow it down here. Fucking hit that guy once. Didn't get a hit marker there. Shooting right here. Nothing. I mean, granted, those shots aren't hitting, but I didn't get it. I didn't hit this guy once. Yeah. View. No, sorry, I will not be doing that. Like, that's kind of fucking crazy. I didn't fucking hit that guy once. This doesn't hit, by the way. I guess because I shot up there. Sorry, I will not be doing that. I didn't fucking hit that guy once. Alright. This game's fun. I'm having a good time. Who plays this dog shit, dude? If I pay myself to use my code, will you pay me? No. That's even worse. Load up your bot, true. Start reverse boosting it for that. Time to go to sleep. My YouTube modded app being dumb and it's late anyways. Got to be working 9 hours. See you next stream, whenever that is. Olivia, have a fantastic evening. Thank you for coming out. I'm so sorry that the side-loaded YouTube app that blocks ads that Jose taught you how to put on your phone isn't working for you. Whoops. How dare you, Jose? Unbelievable. She really ratted you out too, bro. She was like, Jose taught me how to do it. He did it all. Jose, what do you use, bro? What do you use? There's no way your phone's jailbroken. So you're just like sideloadly, alt store, troll store. Maybe Jose's hacking to my YouTube. Probably. He probably sent you a. Did he send you the IPA file directly? Unreal. I mean, IPA files are just .zips reskinned. You can open that shit up and search through it. What are your top 3 favorite Stranger Things characters? Just called YouTube Revance? No, I know, but how are you getting it onto her phone? Top 3 favorite... Dustin has got to be up there. I fucking love Dustin. I think he's awesome. Hopper's pretty great. Honestly, maybe Robin. She's like really become one of my favorite characters like this season, I think. I think she's good. Oh, you guys are on Android. Oh. You guys are on Android, sorry. Okay, so all the knowledge that I have around sideloading is going to be totally different. Okay. That's where the confusion was lying. I wasn't aware that you guys were fucking stupid and had Android phones. Gotcha. Okay, my bad. APK files. Ugh. I could have sworn I just saw a shotgun over here, bro. Why is there a fucking car flying through here, dude? What did I get for Christmas? I got a new keyboard. Sammy got me a watch. Chat, isn't this watch sick? It's like black and gold. Fucking nice. I showed it on stream a little bit earlier. Holy cow, we got Griff in the chat. Griff, how you doing, man? Merry Christmas. Hopefully you had a good holiday, brother. She got me this like nice raincoat because I didn't really have like a good like overcoat that wasn't like a winter coat. You know, something that's like nice for when it's not like super cold out or whatever, you know? Keyboard's probably what I'm mostly sad about. Yeah, it was good. Just glad it's over. Now time to relax. Wait, you're glad Christmas is over? Now it's time to relax? Damn. What are your Christmases like, bro? Hope yours was good as well. Thanks. It was good. Got no ammo. Just busy with lots of family? Yeah, I get that. Olivia, have a great night. Have a good sleep. Thanks for chilling. Dude, honestly, I was much more tired right before I went live, and even now than I thought I would be. I don't know what hit me, dude. But I, like, crashed hard at, like, 8:30. Bro, I don't know what the fuck. Is the bot on? Yeah. Yep. What up, Gabs? Gabs Wagner. How you doing? Gets exhausting after a while? I feel you, I feel you. Bro, this keyboard, I can't get over it. It's like I'm nutting every time I hear it, dude. That's not even really an exaggeration. Jesus Christ. You heard me right. Jose, you and I should sit in a Discord call together while we do deliveries one day. That'd be so cute, bro. What's up, Derek? Wait, Derek, what? Was I ignoring you? LMAO, I'm so down. Could you imagine? Henry will never remember the COD meme I did a year ago when I used to stay up late, peak life, and you roasted me. Wait, the COD meme. I don't know if I do remember that. Last message. Did you see my last message? Last message, Henry ignoring me. You're what? Henry ignores me. Jesus. I do early deliveries though, 3 to 11. Oh shit. Oh wait, and you're East Coast time. Oh fuck. Oh wait, but that's like 6 a.m. for me. Wait, really? Shit, that's your fucking schedule? God damn. Wait, when do you go to bed? Do you go to bed at like noon? Are you asleep during the... You're totally... Is bro totally nocturnal? I want that regular AR, I think. Got an ROG Ally for Christmas from Santa? Dude. I have always kind of liked the idea of having like a gaming handheld. And the ROG Ally looks nice, I'm not gonna lie. I usually get deliveries between 5 and 11 a.m., but either way, I try to get a few hours of sleep beforehand, then I sleep some more afterwards. Damn. Wait, is that what you do, like, full-time shit? Try to, yes. Damn. Bro's him. Wait, what kind of car do you drive? I'm curious. Yo, what's up, Katrina? How are ya? Bruh. I was gonna say, that guy is fucking... gotta be weak. Three bigs? God dang. Alright. 2020 Honda Accord Sport. Bro, so many bigs. Holy cow. Gotta say, I need some heals. Nice, Jose. Wait, is that a hybrid? Previous comment, Henry. How's your new keyboard? Dude, it's so nice. I'm not even gonna lie. It's so nice. I actually love it. It sounds like pure sex. I did like an ASMR earlier on stream of me using it. Just sounds amazing. My grandma force-fed me pumpkin pie. W grandma. Wait, shit. How the hell do I get out of here? I love the sim you got it for you. I know, dude. It was so nice. So nice of her to get. You got her glasses too. What a W couple you are. I know. I like... Sammy's... I was talking about this earlier. Sammy's just so much better at gift giving than I am. Like, she's like so much more thoughtful and creative. Like, I have a really hard time coming up with gifts. So, like, half the gifts I got Sammy were, like, stuff that she knew I was going to get her because she had, like, mentioned it to me before. But, like, so much of the shit she got me, like, was, like, creative and thoughtful. Fuck. And I wish I'd, like... I think I need to do better. Like, I need to keep a list, like, year-round. And I need to be better at being proactive. Like, when I think of a good idea to gift her, I, like, write it down. So then when a holiday or whatever comes around, I have, like, a good, up-to-date list of shit I can, like, pull from or whatever, you know? There's a guy to my left here somewhere. Holy fuck. Bro, fucking, am I really not? I hate this game. Yeah, true, Jose. Why weren't you under my bed, dude? In case you didn't notice, he was shooting at you. Yo, Gene, have a good night. Thanks for chilling. Oh, my eyes just stung for some reason. Got really dry. Ah, fuck. I don't know if any of you guys wear contacts. We're good. We're good. It reseated itself. Hey Henry, you know those people were shooting at you. You gotta shoot back sometimes. Right. Thank you for the reminder. No, I did forget. I appreciate that. True. Santa gave me something really special, a sheet of sandpaper. Nice! To like what, wipe your ass with or something? W. True, yeah, if I die on stream, at least people will see. Chad, it's so wild. I've had like a normal sleep schedule recently. I haven't woken up after 10. Really after 9. In like, has it been a week or two? What do they say? It takes 3 weeks to build a habit? I got a couple more days to break it, chat. I'll tell you. I don't feel as physically ill waking up that early as I used to. Was that maze? Yes, it was. Oh my god, bro. Bro's still gonna find a way to lose. Takes 3 weeks to build a habit, but who knows for an addiction? True. For an addiction, takes 3 seconds. And that's why addictions are better than habits. Really, addictions are just different forms of habits now. So if you're good at building addiction, you should be good at building habits. It's good ProHenis motivation right there. Am I right, chat? Why am I using... Why are you using a pistol? I have an addiction to wiping my butt with sandpaper. Based. Get a shotgun, man. There we go. Took me a second to realize it was a shotgun. Damn. Got hit with ads. W. Be sure to buy whatever it's advertising. Click on all the links. And maybe I'll make 4 cents. Blink twice if you need help. Blinked 3 times. Just bought a 2026 Lexus for 220K through an ad on the stream. How much did you get? Hold on, let me check. I made $9,600. Is that I think that's good enough. You buy another one, Kelton? Have you watched the new episodes of Stranger Things? Yes, Sammy and I watched them earlier today. We binged all 3 of them. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if any of you guys feel the same way. I hate watching that much TV in a day. I hate it. Like, it actually, I think it just turns my brain into just mush. Even if it's a show that I'm excited to binge and I want to binge, like if I just mindlessly watch that much content, like it's not about sitting in front of a screen or whatever, or not about watching content for that long. It's like just the same thing for that long. Holy fuck. Oh, I feel at minute 121 of a ProHenis stream. Yeah. Okay. It's a good point. It's a good point. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Bro. Yo, what's up, Ruski? So what happened? I remember watching you pre-COVID. Did you stop streaming for a while? No, I've always been streaming like fairly consistently, like at least multiple times a week. You bitch. No. And I don't have any more fucking shockwaves, bro. I'm fucking pissed. Fuck this guy, dude. Pushes me and acts aggro like that. But I think I was just like inconsistent when it came to like uploading videos and kind of doing a good job at like keeping momentum hot on my channel. I think that was like the biggest thing that started to hurt me. So between that and kind of like, even though I was consistent with like what I would consider to be like lackluster content probably. If we use your code, can you be under my Christmas tree next year, Henry? Yes. Everyone who uses my code, I promise I'll be under your tree, wrapped up in a little bow, wearing only wrapping paper. Okay?
On my savings grind, but Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Yo!
You have been amazing help in my life and many more. I hope you understand that. Peace, love, and positivity.
I fucking love you, bro.
On my savings grind, but Merry
Oh, damn.
Christmas.
You get 2 TTSs for that, apparently. I don't even know how that's possible.
You have been.
Kelton, thank you so much, man. I feel like I'm on my savings grind too, so I totally relate to that. Thank you very much, bro. The $10. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you had a good Christmas, my man. Appreciate you, dude. W. Common Kelton W. Fucking love that guy. Fucking love that. Damn. Oh, I need to hold this? Oh, we cannot hold more? Oh, because I already have one. Don't read my Fortnite message. I just farted and the feeling reminded me of you. I fucking hate this guy. What, of something in your ass? Wait a minute. Why did that not shoot right there? Bro. That guy still had... I fucking... Henry Sniper is so good. Third parties. Unlucky. I fucking hate you for saying that, Jose. Fuck you. We should play Apex. Can I jump off a cliff instead? Thack. Damn. Probably ends in T. No, I'm dead for real. They really are. Oh, shit. Habit. Not a bad guess. We'll get to learn about where some letters might be. Damn, it doesn't end in T. There is a B in it. Do we have all 5 letters now? Yeah, we do. So T has to go here. Right? Yeah. H has to go here. Oh, it's batch. Right? It has to be. Yeah. I don't know why it took me so long. W. Credit, site, reference, report. Decider. You gonna sell your bathwater like Sydney Sweeney? Sydney Sweeney sold her bathwater? Where can I find that? Cards. Credit card, business card, report card, calling card. I thought that was so smart. I'll buy Henry's bathwater for 20K a gulp. I mean, cup. Fuck. Reference, site, credit. What does namesake mean? Someone or someone intentionally named after someone or something. Did we get one away doing report, right? Yeah. Business, trade, economy, villager. Airline passes, business, economy, first premium. Attribute, site, credit, name, reference, name. Obviously. Vacation, calling, craft, line, trade. Oh, vocation. Sorry, I'm dyslexic. Ending with alcoholic beverages. Oh my God. I hate gaming of all kinds. It all sucks. It's all terrible. Steve Will Do It is back on YouTube. What did he even get banned for back in the day?
Warning, Steve is a trained professional. Do not attempt anything you see on this page.
Alright guys, welcome to a brand new YouTube video. This is Unreal, and I'm so appreciative and thankful for everyone here watching this. We're gonna give away $500,000 to one person, maybe 5 different people that like and comment your honest opinion on the videos. I can't believe I'm a YouTuber again. To be honest, for the last 3 years, I've been pretty depressed and sad in life, and YouTube was my entire life, and now I got it.
Lots. Drunk driving on a video for the first thing.
I got passion again, and I'm just excited. Today is Wednesday, the 24th. Merry fucking Christmas, guys. So we are going to be uploading every single week, Wednesday at 8:30 Eastern. So 7 days from today. I love you guys so much. $500,000 to either one person that likes and comments and shares, or 5 different people, $100,000 each. And if this video gets 500,000 likes, we'll give away another $500,000. If this video gets 10 million views, we'll give away another $500,000. If I get 1 million subscribers in 48 hours, we'll give another $500,000. So I don't know, big prize pool. I love you guys. I'll see you guys on the tripod. This is crazy. Life's insane, dude. I can't believe it. I'm a YouTuber. I love you guys. Alright guys, we're about to go to the Red Rock in UFC. This is what you call Vegas mat style. Get even or get even.
Why is everyone leaving FaZe?
Hey YouTube, what is going on, guys? Man, I did not think I would be making this type of video when I went home on vacation. On Christmas, there's so much that went down. My phone went absolutely berserk. The internet went absolutely berserk. And like I said, this is something that I kind of knew was coming for the last couple of weeks, but I didn't think it was going to sit here and happen on Christmas, man. So first of all, if you don't know who I am and you're clicking this video, I'm FaZe Swag. I've been in FaZe for 6 years. And as you guys saw on the internet throughout the entire thing, several members left on Christmas, and everyone has been asking me questions. First of all, if you ever been a fan of FaZe, make sure y'all drop on Christmas, and everyone.
I know K-San. Who's this guy? Are they? So they're still in FaZe?
Has been asking me questions. First of all, if you ever been a fan of FaZe, make sure y'all drop a like, man. You know, I've been watching FaZe since I was literally since I started playing Call of Duty, and then I was recruited in 2020 by FaZe Apex because I was good at Warzone and I was a Call of Duty content creator. And at that time, I was their first Call of Duty recruit in like 6 or 7 years, man. So it's been a crazy ride the last 6 years. Even in the last year and a half have been pretty great, you know, just seeing what the boys have built.
FaZe Clan.
The people that announced that they left last night were Lacey, Stable Ronaldo, Silky,
Good time to buy FaZe stock.
Dat, which I think is one that just like I think shocked the entire internet.
6'7".
I think when Lacey and Ron and like Jason and Silky announced that they were leaving, people thought it was kind of a joke or like it was some sort of skit. But when Adapt had left, I think that's when literally everyone on my phone said, is this actually real? Is this actually happening? You know, and Adapt's been in FaZe for 14 years. So for him to leave the clan is, I mean, it's definitely serious. It's some serious shit. Some people may argue with me in the comment section below about this, but I think Adapt is probably the most, I would say, is the best FaZe clan member of all time. I think Rug is also a top FaZe clan member, but I think Rug is the type of person who kind of did his own thing. The way I look at Rug is I think Rug is like the USA team, and Adapt played for the Lakers and won like 6 chips. That's how I would like kind of put them there. Rug took the FaZe name and put it in places in the world that people have never even heard of FaZe or gaming or anything like that ever. But Adapt was really in LA grinding in the heart of the organization, and he is the funniest, most genuine person I've ever met. He's genuinely the most funniest person. Everything you see on stream with Adapt is exactly how he is in person. Even if we're just eating a sandwich, bro, he's just cracking a joke and just laughing and just being goofy.
When you guys went to the Pig Cafe, it looked like Lacey family reunion.
And over the last year and a half, things have been pretty great, especially within FaZe. This is all from my perspective and through my scope, so I'm not really speaking for anybody who left or anything like that or what's going on. And a lot of you guys asking if I'm leaving, which I will explain. First of all, I kind of want to paint the picture of what FaZe actually looked like within the org, what like our roles were and different things like that. So as you guys know, we had the FaZe house, which had people living in it such as Max, Silky, Jason, Ron, Lacey, and Adapt moved in a little bit later, but he was part of like that core streaming group. And those 5 guys besides Adapt were all recently recruited in the last 2 years, and they kind of just all grew together. They grew all good communities, man. Their communities are massive, and they've done a great job carrying FaZe and kind of bringing back FaZe in general. And a lot of that credit I got to give to, man. I'll literally tell you the story. I remember Kason telling me about, first of all, about Max. I had never heard about Black Boy Max, man. He showed me some of his clips and streams, because I mainly just game. I mainly play Call of Duty. I stay in my own lane, and I mainly just game. You know what I mean? I'm a gamer. I remember him telling me about Black Boy Max. I remember Ron telling me about Jason the Ween. I remember Ron telling me about Lacey when Lacey was like, had pink hair. And I remember meeting all them and kind of seeing just overall the potential, you know, and they've grown over the last 2 years and really putting, I mean, they've won back-to-back orgs for FaZe Clan. So
Yo, Technical Wizard, have a good night, man.
Speak to their just character and just overall when it's off camera. At the weekly FaZe shoots, which was what I would always go to, and I would go to the house sometimes, they were all just cool, very chill individuals who just genuinely wanted to succeed together. They always plan things together, and they care so much about the brand. There was a clip of Ron, I would say a couple months ago, about him, you know, never wanting to leave FaZe Clan, and that was facts. Ron definitely felt some type of way as far as never wanting to leave. So you obviously have the core people that lived in the house that we would shoot YouTube videos. Because I'm in LA, I would come to the video shoot, and again, this is through my perspective. So they obviously had the house all together making content. We would do video shoots. I live in LA, so I would literally go to the LA shoots that were probably 20 minutes away, hang out with them. We would shoot like 2 or 3 videos, and then we would go our separate ways. A lot of people would ask why I don't live in the FaZe house or different things like that. Look, I'm a little bit older than all of them. I'm 29, about to be 30. I've done the 3 to 4 FaZe houses with my boys, you know what I mean? So I definitely wanted to just have my own space, and overall, you know, that's, you know, at some point you got to understand what's betterment for the team, and I understood that for real. And then you obviously have guys like Scope who is a true sniper, like for Call of Duty, Zuma, who's truly into the competitive scene, Jeff, who does his own variety content but still carries the FaZe name, Rug, who does his own thing with his YouTube videos, his IRL YouTube videos, doesn't really stream, does his own thing for FaZe. So that's kind of how the scope of the whole thing kind of worked. You have guys like Apex who worked on the back end for FaZe, but at the core center of it all was the FaZe house and the boys who streamed every single day. Like I said, I saw some clips, even from Ricky talking about how they all have egos and different things like that. Look, at the end of the day, that is
Yo, at the bar, still got to show my boy Hennis some love. Yo, Postal, hope you're doing good, bro. Damn, talk about fucking OGs in the chat. Hope you're doing well, my man. Bro's watching me at the bar. That's crazy.
Experience. They all were, I'm gonna say this right now, they all had a right to have an ego, and they just did not. Look, they showed up to the video shoots, whether they maybe liked it or not. They showed up and they did it. They knew what was best for the group. They understood that, yo, we got to do content together, even like YouTube video content. We got to do the extra stuff to continue to push the brand. So as far as their character, different things like that, I mean, for them being 21, 22, everything, you know, I saw Ron. I'll tell you like this, man. Ron is so funny. He built a slide in the back of the FaZe house, 35,000 viewers, and he would show up. Ron would be the first one to the video shoots. Let's say we had a video shoot at 9 o'clock. Ron would be there at 8:30, 8:15 on his phone, sleeping, ready to go. That's how I knew that these guys genuinely just didn't have egos like that. Ron was there every single time early. So as far as it tests into the character, I just truly disagree with that. This is kind of one of those situations where I think history just kind of repeats itself. Now, a lot of people are sitting here asking as far as why I haven't left in a sense, or, you know, why I'm not leaving along with them. I think for me, it's a little bit different. You know, that situation has been building up, especially at the FaZe house for a little while now.
It's unfortunate to say, right? And I'll be the one that bear bad news, right? But this whole FaZe thing, it's going to come to a halt very soon once the pressure has turned up. Because reality is, you guys have no equity in this, right? You're under no contract.
I'll be surprised if this shit lasts another year. We're not even talking about equity.
For me, I had kind of worked out as far as like maybe with the higher ups with FaZe, my role and what I was doing and what I was comfortable with, and I was set, you know, for the last couple of years. And for me personally, I was just telling my manager this. I think, you know, Apex recruited me. So for me, I think whenever Apex calls it quits or Apex says he's no longer associated with the FaZe.
Thank you so much, Postal. You too, man.
Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I feel like maybe you guys, people can understand it's a little disrespectful, you know, if Apex recruits me and then I just slide off, you know. Also, you just kind of got to see how everything plays out. I do want to sit here and say, though, I promise you, anybody from the FaZe org is watching, yo, it is in your best interest to get these guys back. You guys got to get all these guys back, man. They have done an incredible job. They have single-handedly revived the entire brand. They've made people genuinely excited for FaZe Clan in almost a decade, you know. And I'm going to say this right now. For any organization watching out there, or anything, company, or anything like that, you are nothing without your talent. You are nothing without, genuine employees. I knew things were bad at FaZe when a long-time person who has been there, Griff, I know you're watching this. When he was let go, I knew things were bad because there is a lot of good people who work at FaZe. But this whole situation, it just almost feels like what happened 2 years ago with losing control of FaZe and everything like that going on. So the boys will for sure speak to their own personal experience and in why they left individually. All the guys who left, I think they just wanted to, have a piece of what they were building, and that's completely valid, man. I mean, they've done a great job. They've streamed every single day. They've gone to video shoots when they did not have to. They did stuff for brands when they're not even getting paid.
So did we
all
find out in this video why?
Literally not getting a salary. Like, we weren't getting a salary. Like before 3-4 years ago in FaZe, bro, it was 6 figures easy, no question. The last 2 years, none of us have taken a salary. We understand that what's best for the org.
What's up, Elliot? How you doing, man?
Putting money into the content, and that's all they did. That's why I respect the guys so much, because they would spend so much money of their own money to put into the FaZe content to make it good. Money into their own content to make it good, and that inspired me. Now, a lot of people are asking, are they going to make their own org? I think a lot of people are asking that question, and I don't think that's something that's on the horizon. I think you got to understand that, it's Christmas time. Look, like that clip of Ron where he said he did not want to leave FaZe. I promise you, this is the last thing they wanted to do. This is something that they just felt like they had no other choice, But I think it's always important to note that, like I said, talent comes first. Whether this whole thing was making money or not, I feel like gaming organizations in general aren't built to make money. And I don't think that's why we were even in the first place. That's not why I was in it. I just wanted to be a part of a team. I was completely fine for the last year and a half making $0. My favorite thing to do was all of us going to the FaZe shoots and making YouTube content and just hanging out and vibing. Like that's what I joined for, is the camaraderie, At the end of the day, I think it's completely in anybody on the FaZe company side, best interest to get all these guys back. They are the ones who cared. There's nobody who cared about the org more than they did. They single-handedly brought it back. The guys did. The guys who worked day in and day out and created content and carried that name.
Merry Christmas from Banks, formerly known as FaZe Banks. What a terrible day. What a terrible year. I left FaZe 5 months ago.
Dude.
And this wasn't
sorry,
for
Lico.
This wasn't for the camera. This wasn't for Twitter. This was very, very real. It was off the heels of some Twitter drama, and the boys were, getting blown up in their comms and in their chats. And as we all know, in this wacky, strange world of streaming, every last one of them are forced to appeal to their comms and their chats and narratives on Twitter.
Bro, Cake, I can't even ban him.
They lose viewers. If they don't, they take a hit financially to their career. And this has a huge effect on who their friends are, who they're in relationships with, all of it, everything. The way they treat each other online is completely 100% based and rooted in the feedback that they get in real time from chats and comms. So again, as somebody, an old man, 34 years old, you guys never let me forget it, who makes content, who doesn't have his own platform.
That's funny. I'm not gonna lie, that's funny.
It's impossible for me to create a narrative or control my narrative or really respond. Not that I really give a fuck to anyways, but yeah, all this drama is created, and we get on a call 5 months ago, and the guys are like, listen, we're over the drama.
Wait, FaZe Clan made a tweet? Oh my, bro, stop!
We think it's best if you just publicly step down from FaZe, just to cool down the drama online.
Holy, are you guys 10 years old? Are you guys 10 years old? Shut the up!
Reacted very emotionally to this.
So annoying, dude.
Obviously took it very personally and was offended because, again, I used my entire network, every dollar that I've ever made, everything that I've ever had, this brand that I built, I used all of it as leverage to start these guys as a content group and to kick this shit off with the sole goal and intent to bring FaZe back to the top, which we did. We did that all collectively. Over the last 2 years, FaZe has won Org of the Year twice. And yeah, I was the first guy in the room. These guys would have never lived in a house together if it wasn't for me. These guys are all at minimum 10 times the size in terms of audience and platform now as before they joined FaZe.
I mean, that is facts. Not all of them, but that is facts. That's true. That's true. I mean, guys, again, I'm not going to take a side. I'm not going to be emotional. I'm just going to be logical. What's facts and what's not facts. Okay, that's facts. But not all the guys. Not every FaZe member, but that is facts what he just said. Dude, last one I'm clicking on, bro. What is it? Okay. Yo, Henry, listen to me, you Australian. I'm going to literally press charges on you because out there you cannot cyberbully out there and do shit like that. So stop and off.
These guys have
what did I do?
Millions and millions and millions of dollars in the last 2 years, and none of them could ever dispute the fact. Max just said it himself on his stream. Joining FaZe was one of the best decisions I ever made in my life. I've heard that from Lacey. I've heard it from
I know, seriously. I gotta chill the fuck out, dude.
From Adapt. I've heard it from every single
He's gonna press charges against me.
FaZe, specifically these guys. And I'm here to tell you, as former FaZe Banks, this was one of the worst decisions I've ever made in my entire life. I gave up my entire adult life to this. I have put myself in millions and millions and millions of dollars in debt. I have never made not one singular dollar outside of my salary via FaZe. Not selling it, not buying it, raising money. I've just put myself further and further in debt. Yeah, I think FaZe to acquire and all the costs for these guys' careers over the last 2 years, I think ballpark 40 million bucks.
Wait, what did you just say?
Last 2 years, I think ballpark 40 million bucks. And all the costs for these guys' careers over the last 2 years, I think ballpark 40 million bucks.
He's saying because him and Kalish teamed up to buy back FaZe. That's what he means by that. No, chat. That's true. You can look it up. That's a literal. You can look up how much did FaZe Clan. You know what I mean? You can look that up. That's public information. It's a public company with actual stock.
And I think probably collectively these guys have probably made like 20 million in the last 2 years collectively, I would guess. And not $1 of that 20 million has ever gone back to FaZe. Never mind me. Even if it did ever go back to FaZe, it's not mine. And I just can't believe it. I can't believe I'm in this position now where people are calling for my head. People are wishing for my death. People are telling me I ruined.
Everyone's saying FaZe wrong tweet, so this one can't.
Because what?
Can't be fake.
What happened?
Right?
FaZe.
All right.
I ruined FaZe, guys. I ruined it. Well,
I swear to God, I'm not clicking anymore. I'm done.
I had not one saying anything that's gone.
I'm not letting you guys bring that shit back, bro. It's just cringe.
On in the last 5 months, and I said all this.
Sorry, last pause. And not everyone is. You guys are not laughing IRL. On God, you're not. Like, dude, like that's what makes me so mad. You guys are just Kekwa.
Emotion in the first place. I ruined it. There's 5-6 individuals who are multi-millionaires and have beautiful careers ahead, and God bless you, and I wish you guys the best. And I ruined it. Yeah.
How? Why? What happened?
The fact of the matter is, if we went in a time machine 2 years back and I decided to never try to fix this fate, I'd be much better off. I'd have more money. And
okay, I don't like that statement here, and I'm gonna tell you guys why I don't. Because you can't say you regret something, right? You obviously could say that, like, obviously he just wishes that it never got touched. But at that point, guys, we all remember FaZe was in the gutter. At one point, before this new FaZe came in, that shit was in the gutter. And little did you guys know, I don't give a fuck. I'll air it out now. I saved FaZe at one point. Why? Because whenever there was San Diego TwitchCon I went, I did a MoonPay deal. And that funded FaZe to help him stay up. I dropped the ball. That's the truth. They were in the gutter. They were, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to tell you guys, bro. Like, wait, what did Train just say? You can say you regret something. I regret not being in the stream when the picture of your sister was.
These kids would just be doing what they were doing before. It's hard for me to sit here and take that. It really is. And I plan on going live.
Yo, I was talking with Train a little bit about it. Happy Hanukkah, thank you guys. Last pause. Guys, isn't it funny everyone wants to give these gamble streamers, but like me, X, Train, we're the realest ones with the most valid takes and we don't give a like, that's the truth. Banks, no, sorry, not Banks. Train, X, real motherfuckers, bro. Those guys are loyal. Live
tomorrow or the next day at some
Train
point.
Just mogged you? He did?
Future.
Wait, he's going live?
I plan on going live tomorrow or the next days at some point in the future and really kind of just laying it all out. A to Z, start to finish, the entire 15-year history of this, specifically the last 2 years, specifically the behind-the-scenes and the dynamic between all the kids in the back end. Because I just watched some clips from this Blackboy Max stream where he's playing a laugh track over my tweet. And it's like, Max, I know we've had like our individual differences, and I know I haven't really seen eye to eye with a lot of the talent because truthfully and honestly, I find you guys all to be incredibly ungrateful. I find you guys all to have insane egos. And
Olivia, have a good night.
It makes me sick to my stomach that your guys' relationships with each other and with every other streamer and your community included is so incredibly fake. You guys are the best actors on planet Earth, and you've made a complete career out of all of it. Max, these are your boys, but these are the same guys that said they hated your guts after you left. And you know, you're the program, you have an ego the size, you think you're Travis Scott and this and that. And also, like, Max, multiple conversations about how Ron's content's cringe and you guys didn't.
I ain't gonna lie, this is gonna end bad. I'm gonna tell you guys why. Oh my God, it's so cooked. God.
I can't be the only one that finds it a little ironic for FaZe Banks to be talking about ego. I guess I genuinely don't know how much of an ego he really has because I haven't really watched much content. I guess he doesn't really make much, but like he gives off some of the douchiest, narcissistic ego vibes of all of them, I think. But what do I know? Who knows how it actually structures or whatever. What's up, HOV? How you doing, man?
Guys, I don't think there should be any more content cribs, dude. Listen, I'll explain why. Like, that face, look at the time. Look at the pause. Look at the pause. Looks like I'm in the butt. Nah, but like, dude, like, I don't know, dude. This is insane. This is crazy, bro. If that's real. If Banks says he's going to go on stream and pull up receipts tomorrow, and if there's receipts of these members talking shit about each other.
Why would that matter? I feel like every friend group is like, Hasn't every friend group done that? Probably. You saw Stranger Things Volume 2? Yes, Sammy and I binge watched the 3 episodes today.
Facts. I mean, people can get frustrated with one another, but I don't really think that, like, I don't know. I gotta see what he streams tomorrow.
With the dad, none of you guys with Lacey or Jason in the beginning. You guys didn't want these guys to live anywhere near you. You barely wanted to share a brand with them. But FaZe was gonna fund the Miami house for you, Rage, Silky, and Kason. So we'll take what we can get. And then it all worked. And we forced this relationship. And I was called a retard then, and I was told then I was ruining FaZe. And now 2 years later, it wound up being the best thing that ever happened.
Oh, I remember that though. Everyone was on his.
Yeah. So why did he say that he regrets it?
Bro, everyone was so mad, but Brian got a lot, bro. FaZe boys, they did it. They proved me wrong. They proved everyone wrong, bro. They did it.
They honestly, whatever, because I kind of had my doubts too, but Banks coming in and like, I thought they did a great job reviving FaZe. So all this stuff really feels confusing to me because I still don't even really get what happened. To me, my guess is it's a money thing. Banks didn't actually have the ownership that he claimed that he did or something, or he sold it again and stuff got bought. I don't know. I've seen some like rumors of stuff floating around Twitter, but I don't know what's real. The only tweet that I saw that seemed to explain what some of this is that Banks sold back his ownership of FaZe again to somebody else, and that new ownership is now in, and they want 20% of earnings from all creators, and that's why these creators are leaving. I don't know.
They did it, bro.
So you understand why I'm sitting here and I'm frustrated. I would hope anyone watching could sit here and understand why I would be frustrated while the entire hate mob is coming after me on Christmas, my first Christmas without my mom, when all I've ever fucking wanted to do is help FaZe be successful. That's all I've ever wanted to do. That's the only intent. Where's the money?
Horrible.
I'm this guy who's trying to take everything from everybody. Where is it? Then why the fuck am I millions of dollars in debt? Where is it?
My question is, Ricky, and
some staff wanted 20% earnings from the streamers. That's the main thing. It feels like a lot of money to ask. Also, I feel like, I don't know if does that story really make sense? Some staff? Because I feel like FaZe is big enough that they've got to have like business people and money people and like accounting. Yeah, 20% is a lot. It also just feels like if that's something you're to do now, like you're going to implement that now that you're like, for some of these guys, like 2 years into this whole rebrand thing, and FaZe is in the best position it's ever been in. And because your hand is kind of tied if you're FaZe and you think you're making that decision. That's just suicide, no? Because all these guys are going to leave.
Matt, how did you guys think you were gonna get your 40 million back?
Like, it'd be one thing if like when they joined, it was under the predicate of like, oh, you're gonna owe us 5% of everything you make, and 5% is like, oh, okay, to get to put the FaZe brand next to you, and you're gonna have all this other shit provided to you for free or whatever, blah 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 blah. And I feel like for some of these guys that still result in like a large chunk of money for FaZe as an org, but I don't know.
Where? I'm not joking. Answer the question. How could you recoup $40 million? Oh, DraftKings sponsor. Yeah, that works. But still, it's like, unless they're doing the build-up company strategy where, I don't know if this is their plans, but they basically build up FaZe, and then they sell it to another company. Then they make money off that. But they're only, I don't know.
It's in Blackboy Max's bank account. It's in Silky's bank account. It's in Jason, Ronaldo, Lacey's bank account. I wish this never happened. I wish that I never did any of this.
Damn.
And they'll all still tell you this was the best decision they ever made.
Last pause. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. This is just gonna end bad on everyone. Like, this is not gonna be a thing where it's like one-sided. It's just shit's gonna come out with both sides that make them both look whack as fuck on the internet. And like,
how was Christmas? It was great, thanks, HOV. How was yours?
That's the truth. Like, shit's just gonna come out where people are like, yo, he's weird for that. He's weird for that. Nobody wins, bro. It's gonna be a war.
In their life. I'm emotional and I'm passionate. I'm never going to apologize for that. Anything that I do, anything that I speak on, anything that I work on, any talent that anything that I touch, I will always be 100% 2 feet in. That's just who I am. And everything that I'm telling you guys right now is straight facts. It's dead wrong, bro. This is unfair. It's unfair to drag me like this. It's unfair to pin me as some horrible guy.
Why are people pinning him? That's what I don't get. Why were people shitting on Banks? Because all I saw was a bunch of people all of a sudden leaving FaZe. So why is he getting a bunch of shit? Or I guess I could maybe understand why he's getting shit, but what is the shit for? Like, are they blaming him for all these people leaving? Are they thinking that he let go of all these people? Whatever the truth is, it doesn't seem like anybody's being very transparent about it.
The fact of the matter is, every single one of these guys.
Wait, Nina, would you ever box on brand risk?
Has a bigger platform and an audience because they joined FaZe and met me, and has millions and millions of extra dollars because they met me. Whereas I, on the other hand, have lost years of my life significantly worse off financially.
Okay.
Significantly. This has destroyed me. My whole life has been completely destroyed in the last 4 or 5 months, but nobody gives a because I don't have a Twitch chat, and I refuse to be one of the people to just do what you guys are telling me to do. I don't know, guys. This streaming is so fried. It really is.
It actually is, though.
The narratives, the clips,
it's so
the
bad.
The appeal to comms and chat. And
Sounds
like,
good, Nina.
Willingness to just, you know, it's funny. Everybody looks at these streamers as guys and people who have these massive audience and have influence over millions of people and can impose their opinions and their will on millions of people, but it's not true. It's the exact opposite.
I agree.
The traditional influencer is dead. These kids are the most heavily influenced people on the planet. They are puppets attached to millions of strings. And if their comms and their fucking chats say that the sky is red and they disagree, and they say, no, chat, I think it's blue. I think it's blue. Once that viewer number starts to fall off, once they start to see L's in their chat, once they start to see hate threads in their fucking
He's right,
comms,
chat.
they switch up.
Don't say you. I say whatever the I want to say. You guys even get mad at me sometimes. Like I came at the women streamers. Why y'all spamming L's? Like, dude, like what the is this? Put some dubs. Banks, say W.
Real quick, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter about objective truth. It's the sky is red. I've been trying to talk to these guys for 4 or 5 months, and they don't give a. All they care about is their stream, which is completely fine. I don't need them to give. I don't need anybody to pretend to care. I'm done pretending to care. But if I had 100,000 viewers, if my name was Kai Cenat, they'd be on my. They'd be welcoming me with open arms. I would have had a big red comfy chair at the Streamer Awards. Hey, come with us, bro. Let's do a stream tomorrow. Like, that's just what it is. And you guys know that's what it is. And anybody arguing against that is just completely lost. These relationships are fraudulent. It's fried, bro. It's fried. And I'm happier than ever to be going my separate way. I'm glad that what happened 5 months ago. I'm happy to be off of it.
I thought you shouldn't have regretted it.
There is no future for me in phase. There is none. That was my last try. That was it. There's nothing. I have nothing left to give this. I gave it my entire adult life, and I tried my hardest. And for anybody who's a fan of me, and anybody who's a fan of
do you guys think phase is like done this time?
Phase, I'm sorry. I've absolutely failed you.
Damn.
And the one thing I'm perfectly okay with taking accountability for is being the root cause of all of this. Because at the end of the day, I am. This is in a twisted way all my fault. Because at the end of the day, I put these guys in a room. At the end of the day, I went and raised money. I convinced, these business people that this vision and these guys were a good bet to take. I thought in good faith that, if we gave people careers, if we gave everybody the best resources and this shit worked, then everything else will figure itself out. And
Rain, Adapt, Apex, Jev, Rug.
I still don't know anything.
Banks. I feel the most bad for them, honestly. Tommy as well, yeah. I feel the most bad for them as well, chat, because, like, they've been doing this when we were kids, bro. It's sad. So sad. Crazy. I feel bad, bro.
I'm so naive and retarded to have not made sure everything was better articulated and solidified and just like people were on the same page. I don't know, man. I failed miserably. It's not the first L that I'm taking in my life. It's not the first time I failed. But yeah, I wish that, in a weird way, I do wish that I was closer to the fold the last 4 or 5 months. I don't think that this all would have happened this way. I don't know, man. I don't know. I really don't know what to do.
All right, it's over. Chat.
What else to say?
I'm gonna give you guys my final what I think.
Okay. I'm gonna be live on Twitch because I have a lot to say, specific examples of things that have happened in the back end, in the background.
This can't end well, guys.
Receipts.
It's not gonna. Oh my goodness. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Y'all remember when he did Tifu bad, bro? I love Tifu, but I ain't gonna lie, bro.
About everything where I went wrong, where I feel other people went wrong. Yeah. Merry Christmas, y'all. I'm sorry.
I'm not saying he's gonna do face bad. My point I'm trying to make is, this just can't end well.
This is it. This is the end.
For both sides, for both parties.
Peace.
Okay. So these guys had free housing, free filmers and staff, all face channels, 0% income shared. Bear money and platform all skyrocket after meeting me, but I'm a bad guy. Okay, guys, this is my final take on the face shit. It's very simple. Both sides are in the wrong. Okay, both sides are 100% in the wrong. Banks and Matt Kalish, before anything, Banks and Matt Kalish should have made sure they signed off on the Banks and Matt Kalish, you guys messed up. Banks and Matt Kalish, you guys messed up because initially with the announcement video, you guys were supposed to make them sign either stating that they got to pay rent or for all these expenses or equity. You guys waited 2 years later. That's the issue. That's why the FaZe boys are in the outcome the way it is are in the right. But I do a 1,000,000% see where he's coming from. It's just both bad, right? You could argue that Not all of them, because again, like Ron, Rage, they were already there. You could argue that the new guys that signed, they came in, they got to have the free housing, the filmers, all that stuff. And you could argue that helped them become the size they are today as a streamer. But yeah, dude, like obviously FaZe helped everybody, right? It's an org. It didn't help the business side of things though, guys. And that's why this is where it is. That's it. The business side of FaZe, that's why it is the way it is. That's it. And that's it, guys. I think you guys all understand. FaZe just isn't profitable, okay? It's an org. And the only way an org can be profitable is, again, if you build up a company and you sell it in a couple years to, a steak or Amazon, right?
Or, well, there's no, you can actually generate revenue too. My guess is they either had a lot of VC funding or something that they just blew through, and the actual organization itself was providing all this shit for free with no actual game plan for the org itself to make money to fund those things. So it was just a short-term play. He kind of mentioned it too, where he was just kind of like, Banks was just like, oh, we would just sign all these people and then kind of hope shit would work itself out. I don't know. That just seems dumb. And so I don't blame these creators at all for like leaving because all of a sudden people are like, FaZe is trying to get money from them or steal some of their earnings. They're like, no, fuck that. It's just dumb. So that's, and for all these, for Banks to do this, it's also kind of weird because he didn't say it, but he almost kind of implied like he was shitting on all the FaZe members that left, being like, oh yeah, they're the ones that ended up with all the money and I made nothing and I've lost so much and I'm all these millions in debt and blah, 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 blah. He's not saying it, but he's almost saying like that those guys deserve or should be giving money to FaZe, like they owe FaZe money or something, which they don't at all. And for like, he's playing this weird game that like feeds into like these brain dead Neanderthals of like, oh, where's the loyalty? Bro, there's no loyalty when you're talking about making millions of dollars like that. Like if you're making millions and someone comes in and wants to take 20% of something, like you're not gonna be able to convince that person by saying like, oh dude, but we've been homies since the beginning, man. That's like the same people that like, do you guys remember back in the day when Ninja left Twitch to stream on Mixer? And that was like, there was a lot of drama around that because like Twitch initially banned Ninja or removed his channel, or they were like they were using his existing Twitch page to like redirect to other streamers or something. There's a bunch of drama around that. And then people were like, oh, Ninja would never go back to FaZe because like, yeah, but he got like 10 million. It was more than that. People were like, oh, Ninja would never go back to FaZe now because like Ninja would never go back to Twitch now because Twitch disrespected him. And he's like, they disrespected him by what? By like redirecting his Twitch channel page to something like, dude, when you get to the tune of like, when you're talking about like $50 million, none of that shit doesn't fucking matter. We're not talking about like on the playground and your friend like disrespects you or something, or like calls you an idiot behind your back. Like when you start dealing with money like this or business stuff like this, like you're not really, it's the money that's doing the talking, not like the loyalty or, oh dude, but we've been friends since the beginning, man. So why don't you just give me 20% of everything you make? It's like, the fuck? It's so cringe. It's so stupid. I don't know. It's fun drama to follow though. It'll be interesting to see what more comes out from it. Even though nobody's really been transparent and Banks didn't really even say anything. Yeah, my guess is he spent a lot of money along with somebody else. I think Aiden seems to know the name of this guy. I guess there was two of them that pooled their money together, maybe with other VC money too, and bought back the ownership of FaZe, but I guess not. I guess they just bought back some of the ownership and then recruited all these people. And it seemed like FaZe was in like a really good spot. Like they seemed really relevant. All these creators were popping. So I just don't know why. It seems like such a dumb move. Like if you're the ownership of FaZe, like the only reason FaZe is doing as well as it is right now is because of these creators. So why would you come in and like demand money? Like you can ask and try to negotiate, but if it gets to the point where these people are just going to leave, like what's your plan? I mean, I guess if you need to be profitable, you just let them go and then bring on other people. But those other people aren't going to generate as much money as these guys did. So I don't know. I have no fucking clue, dude. My dog is over 300 pounds saying I got him a treadmill. I don't believe you have a 300-pound dog. That's fucking unbelievable. Anyways. Fun, 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 fun. Winning best org and fully disbanding in the same month is hilarious. Yeah. Well, it's also kind of stupid too because like who else is gonna get best org? Like no one's near FaZe's level in terms of like there might be competitive shit that rivals it, but like in terms of cultural relevancy, nothing beats FaZe. You know. Arc Raiders, I hardly know her. Have you been enjoying playing it, Billy? Oh, Billy, by the way, I asked earlier if you were still in the stream. Did you watch the new episodes of Stranger Things? Are you all caught up with that? Banks acting like he left on good terms is so hilarious, bro. I'm shocked. FaZe Banks seems like such a cool dude punching walls, exploded with anger for no reason, scamming people, fully tatted in the facial features of a con man. I'm shocked, really. Yeah, Banks really is the last person to start talking about like egos and shit. Again, I don't know if he's super egotist. No, I'm not going to even qualify that. Banks seems like a very egotistical person. Raised money crypto scams. I'm surprised how nobody saw the snake in the grass that Banks was. Why are people calling him a snake for, though? What are they calling him a snake for? I'm rewatching season 5 already until the finale. Nice. Hell yeah. Not gonna lie, Rug has been carrying FaZe for years. Rug probably makes 50 plus a year. Banks over here crying about debt, but they were trying to control these streamers all. That's why it didn't work. Nobody believes Banks lost 40 million. The guy is a habitual scammer and a liar. You knew FaZe wasn't going up when you had Banks scamming everyone in the first place. You got back at... Dude, why are all these people talking about... Why are all the people in Aiden's comments talking about crypto scams? Didn't Aiden Ross do his own crypto scam? Why are they virtue signaling on a crypto scam from FaZe Banks? Isn't this the same community of like the guy who sniffed Andrew Tate's chair for like 2 years? Or for 9 months or whatever? However long he was relevant for? Solid 8 out of 10. Wish more drama happened, although it was very eventful. New volume isn't as good as season 5 or something, yeah. You're also watching Aiden's video? No, that's what I'm saying. I'm watching Aiden's video and all the people, like, so I'm assuming this is all Aiden's community. They're all in the comments virtue signaling about how Banks is bad for, like, doing crypto scams. And it's like, wait, but you guys are all fans of Aiden? And didn't Aiden do that? It does just suck because Banks did honestly used to be a normal kid doing what normal kids did. And yeah, a lot of normal kids had anger issues like Banks too. That's the second time this like anger thing has been referenced. What is happening? Is there more to the story that I haven't seen? With anger issues, but this motherfucker just never grew up a day in his life. Guy still acts like he's 15.
That face. Look at the time. Look at the pause. Look at the pause. Looks like I'm but no.
Obviously, a lot of big news happened.
Hold on.
I know a lot of people are looking to me for my thoughts, as these are my boys, and I went through the process first. As I said before.
Ligo, by the way, thank you, bro. Guys, Ligo got me my birthday. Love it. Go 1.5. Okay, we're not doing 2x. No. Hey, guys, I'm really, like, retarded. I have to do... I'm sorry.
Sensitive information.
God damn!
At the same time, as you all know, in this business, conversations often take place with assistant staffers and other people who aren't required to keep secrets, and everybody talks when something like this happens.
Okay, so I'm gonna just first, I'll say this.
Where's the comments about those Banks Snapchat stories back in 2017? Oh, what? Where he was like pumping crypto and shit? Wait, no, 2017. That would have been way too early. What were his Snapchat stories back in 2017?
You should never ever show you're reading a script. That could actually be used against you in court. That's the first thing. I slower. You want me to lower the speed or no?
What? No, he was almost ODing. Oh, Jesus.
I learned that.
Don't ever look like you're reading a script that can be used against you in court. Does he just always give the dumbest takes? You don't even have to know anything about... I've never been involved in any legal process. That doesn't make any sense.
The hard way. You know, you should never read directly off a script from your lawyer. It's not smart. But it's all good. Dude, no, guys, I'm looking out.
Yeah, instead you should just, as a dumb young 20-year-old, you should just shoot from the hip and say something really dumb by accident. Then you're really fucked.
You guys, why? Well, it could be used against you. It could be used against you. That's not his wording, right? Like, it's fine how it is. All right, let me just shut the fuck up. I'm looking out, dude.
I can share a little more of what led to my own departure and what I think may have been the feelings of my Bruce.
Aiden is actually so dumb. He's pretty dumb, yeah.
I joined FaZe Clan last year. 2024 February. Shout out to Kason, shout out to Rage. You feel me? Help bringing me in. When we join,
what is it, TLDR?
Brother.
Not in like a haha dumb, but like holy, yeah.
Bros, good time, great vibes. We all some young kids. It's just like, damn, we coming around, and now we around niggas who, damn, niggas was watching.
A short version. Train, basically what happened, this is from what I'm understanding, is that they all left FaZe today. Not Max has been left, but all the FaZe guys left FaZe. It's because they probably weren't with something that they tried putting in their face. From my understanding, I'll tell you guys what I think is what happened here. So, this is my take and my opinion here, okay? Matt Kalish, the owner of DraftKings, he purchases FaZe Clan, okay? He buys FaZe Clan for whatever it is. All right? Which is the new FaZe, okay? You guys, that's public information, okay? And I believe that in the beginning, Max, Ron, I don't know about Ron and Rage because they've never been there. Lacey, Jason, Max, they were supposed to sign a contract where they would be giving up 20% of their income to join FaZe, right? I don't know if this is true or false. This is from my understanding what I think happened, okay? Now, that's correct in my opinion, right? Because at that time, they weren't the size they were, right? Nobody was, right? Except Ron, I would argue, Rage, okay? In my opinion, they're joining FaZe to benefit and grow, and it worked. But in my opinion, they could have done this if they all were in a group without FaZe. That's my honest take on that. Now, they're using FaZe's foundation, their money to buy stuff for shoots, brand deals, like FaZe has been doing, right? It's a corporate business, right? So they never signed that 20% initially. They come after them a year and a half later and then ask for the 20%. That is where I think that's in the wrong. Because listen, if your intention was to sign these guys for 20% to join FaZe, they probably would have all done it. But now you waited till they're big and they already have millions of followers and dollars. So why would they
Right, in my opinion, right? Right, in my opinion, right? Right, in my opinion, right?
sign a contract? You can't put a deal in their face at this point. Do you understand? I understand both sides here. They wouldn't have done it. Well, then, Lico, then you could argue that they wouldn't be as big as they are. Or you can argue that, there's many arguments to make.
How big were they before they joined FaZe? I don't even remember.
I think they would have done it.
I feel like it's only been, like, this whole FaZe revival thing has only been a thing for, like, what, 2 years? If that? I feel like the only reason these guys got recruited to FaZe was because they were already on the up doing fucking crazy shit. They would have agreed to 20% at the start. I don't know. That would have seemed like a big gamble. Like, picture how that would have looked to them. It's like, okay, like Banks or whoever's coming to them and being like, hey, you want to be a part of FaZe Clan, you're going to get blah, 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 all this stuff, whatever. We're going to take 20% of all your earnings. Like, you just got to think about, like, for what? Because at that time, I still think, like, Lacey and, like, all these people were, like, popping, like, to the point, like, these guys were, I don't know if these guys were making 7 figures by that point, but they were doing really well. And would they sacrifice that just to join FaZe at the off chance that, because at that time too, like, we had the benefit of hindsight now, but they don't know at this point when they go to sign, because they're going to be the new face of FaZe. Will this thing take off? Will FaZe actually become a huge thing? Or are they still going to kind of be known as like their own individual little creators in their own communities, but just be giving 20% to FaZe,
I think they would have done it. Maybe not all of them, but I think they would have done it. I do. Because, Lico, at the time, let's say you're making $20,000 a month and you're guaranteed in a contract, hey, you're going to make this much next year. This is what they did with, I'll be real. I got a phase offer 4 years ago. 4 years ago, I got a phase offer. I don't know about what the contracts look like nowadays. My phase offer when I was going to join, when I was in Clybourne, was going to be a guaranteed amount. Banks said, Aiden, you're not signing that shit. Banks did not let me sign it. I wanted to because I was like, what the f***? They're guaranteeing this much money. You're not signing. That's why I didn't sign at that point. Banks did not let me. No, guys, I'm not dissing anybody. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm being real with you. I'm telling you there's two sides to this. Not everybody's going to be completely right, right? When you join FaZe Clan, when you're averaging whatever you're averaging.
How can you say these guys are in the wrong? If it is true that they joined FaZe and got all this shit for free and they were able to get signed without having to give up any of their income, and now 2 years later, they're trying to get them to give up their income. How are these guys in the wrong at all? What, are you going to sit there and demand loyalty from guys who are making 7 figures? That's fucking stupid. Oh, dude, you want to give me like 20% of everything you make just because we're like friends? Where's the loyalty, bro? Where's the fuck? The harsh reality is, I don't know if FaZe made these guys as much as it's hard to say, but like these guys aren't going to die now that, or in terms of like relevancy, you know what I mean? These guys aren't going to lose relevancy now that they're not in FaZe anymore.
You're going to eat off that. You're going to eat off that. Do you understand? When you're joining, you're getting funded a house. I don't know how much the rent costs. You're getting funded production. You're getting funded this, funded that, funded this. They're giving them money to grow. They're eating from joining FaZe. Okay, we could all agree. It's not just FaZe. If you're, as a group, as a content creation group, you're going to grow. If you're using the corporate assets and foundation they have set up for you. Now, where I see the FaZe boys, why I look at what they're saying is right, is because why are you going to wait 2 years to put a contract in their face saying, we need 20%, we're pulling the plug? That's the issue. So they're both in the wrong. They're both in the wrong.
It also just feels like corporate suicide. Like what? Okay, so you come in, you own FaZe now, and your solution to make money is to demand 20% from the people that are literally responsible for FaZe being relevant. It's literally the example of like, don't bite the hand that feeds you. Like, what do you get? Like, these guys are all going to, I understand like maybe asking for 20% and then negotiating something down to like 5% maybe or something. I don't know how much you could ask of these guys, but
it's not the FaZe boys' fault for
I always forget that Lacey, Ron, and those guys are even in FaZe. That's what I'm saying. Like FaZe actually, like, I'm not going to lie, when Banks announced that he was going to be doing this whole like FaZe revival thing, I was a little skeptical, and then it seemed like it fucking worked. I was like, oh shit, these guys are actually fucking popping. They're doing huge like huge events. Like, they're doing crazy things on stream. Their content is really popping. They're entertaining. Like, holy fuck it. I think Banks actually fucking did it. And now we're here and it's like, oh, huh? What happened?
I understand why they're doing it the way they're doing it. The house costs what, like $100K a month? Who the fuck's gonna want to pay that out of their pocket when they just started doing the collaborations? They just got out to LA. You gotta understand, I'm back in Rage and Silky here with one statement. These guys live in Florida, right? They're moving across the country. Well, not Rage.
It really did just blow up. Like,
so
they got the right people together and it fucking worked like really well.
He's putting his whole life on pause to go grind, right? But that's what I'm trying to tell you guys, bro. You guys cannot tell me this. I see both sides here. They're both in the wrong. But
no, they're not. Explain how the FaZe guys are in the wrong. Like the guys, like the members, the actual streamers.
I blame more of it on the corporate. If you guys are so upset and you pulled the plug on the FaZe boys, why did they not sign that 20% when they were supposed to sign that 20%? When the announcement trailer dropped, that's when you make them sign the 20%. All right? I know you guys will be like, Jew, but just put your brains together, guys. If somebody's joining FaZe Clan, how could you get return if you're not giving them 20% of someone who's growing on their income? Make that make sense. Matt Kalish buys FaZe Clan for $30 to $40 million. How does he get that money back? If I'm Matt, I'm mad because I was supposed to get 20%. Do you understand? 10 or 15, whatever the fuck the percent is. I'm speaking hypothetically here. I'm speaking on a business standpoint, not on some Jew shit. Now, here's what I'll tell you, what I will tell you. People like Ron and people like Rage and Rug and Adapt, those guys should be on legacy type deals. Those 4 people that I just named, they were with FaZe before it blew up to this new gen. Facts. I'm putting Rug in there and I'm putting Banks in there because it's facts. Okay? That's Apex as well. All that group, yes, Ron. Guys, Ron joined FaZe and Rage joined FaZe when they were not doing good. We all know this. We all know this. They all joined FaZe when it was not doing well. Ron, with or without FaZe, would have been where he's at back at. I'm sorry. That's facts. Ron was already getting 15,000 to 20,000 viewers. He was going through some mental shit. came back, bounced back harder. Ron, with or without FaZe, is gonna be your FaZe. Is gonna be Ronaldo. I'm sorry. That's what I agree. My take on that is Ron is wrong without a group. Ron doesn't need anybody but his own.
I think all these
core
guys are
community.
probably.
Ron proved and went against all the odds. Ron did it. Okay, that's just one person I'm gonna stand for because I've known Ron for years and I've been close to him for years. I'm gonna tell you that. That's Ron. Now, this is what I'm gonna tell you guys. The two, I see both sides in this shit. It's difficult, guys. It's very difficult because both sides, it just sucks. It's very messy. I just don't think someone like Ronaldo, for example, would have signed that 20% initially, right? Now, somebody like, I don't know, Lacey at the time or whatever might have done it. I don't know. I'm not biased because I'm actually backing people. No, it's not pick a side. It's not about picking a side. It's about understanding both sides, and then you guys get to make your own choice. I honestly think both sides are in the wrong. I do. That's my take. I think both sides are in the wrong.
I feel like Lacey would not have the fame without FaZe, but that's just because he's not entertaining to me. I feel like he was like popping and he had good numbers though before he joined FaZe. Because or else why would he have joined FaZe? He must have been on the up and up. He must have been doing well for himself. Like he was friends with Clix, I know, for a little while. I think he might have started in Clix community. Yeah, I don't know.
My personal take.
We in a position now where it's like, damn, bro, we can do something great, do something amazing. Everything was smooth. Y'all know we was in Miami, then we went to LA. You know, good times. Shit was cool for the most part. Hiccups here and there, but nothing where it was like ever be a major issue. I'm gonna mute alerts for this so I can just talk.
By the way, you guys understand what I said, right? About both sides.
As y'all know, Sabaton happened.
Yes.
No, say it again.
You do, right?
Even though we had our little issues, it was
10-second reminder, guys. If I bring you guys into, let's say, SSB, and you get to use my warehouse, you guys get to use my cameras, you guys get to use my employees, you guys get to live rent free, you get food free, you get a chef, that's the whole thing I'm trying to tell you guys. They benefited, they ate off it. Oh, you're just trolling? Okay, so you guys do get it.
Never, damn, this is something that would break up, something that would potentially be a huge issue. You get what I'm saying? We was good. Y'all know, if you was there for 2024, say me, nigga. Bro, y'all know, bro.
Shinaki. It's different. Stop it. Y'all weird. Y'all being weird.
Everything's still smooth. As I know, FaZe missed last year, 2024 is great vibes. We had a good time.
Grizz, exclamation point sub age in the chat.
There was a stream later on into the month where I'm not even going to specifically name names because if he was there, he was there. It's not the most big deal. But we had a sponsor. There was a sponsor for that day.
Who's the sponsor, chat?
And niggas didn't end up doing the sponsor. Game night. Yes, he was there. Niggas didn't end up doing the sponsor. It was different from the sponsor.
No way was that's Matt Kalish's company. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wait, really?
After that happened, according to the assistants
no way.
Because I'm not gonna lie, I just really don't remember. But
someone said Shinaggi's an oxygen thief.
That FaZe has pulled everybody for the rest of the month and sent niggas home early. Right? This is the first time where in my head I went, okay. So how much control do we have here? And how much control do niggas have over us? If that makes sense.
But Max, guys, you signed yourself up for this. This is the thing I want to talk about. Like, I'm not defending Banks or FaZe at all. Everyone knew what they were getting into. That's like, now they could get finessed and tricked in many ways, but I feel like everybody knew what they're getting into. They didn't though, but how didn't they? How didn't they, Yart? How? But Max left, so that doesn't apply to Max, sorry. Because he left. He left. Max left. But how?
Right. I'm gonna say that one more time again.
What if this is a publicity stunt? No, it's
here. How much control do they have over us? Move into January. Y'all know I started 365. Someone at FaZe had introduced me to my old manager, Brandon. Shout out, Brandon. Was working with Brandon from about November to January.
Damn, sub since 2020. Holy shit.
Y'all probably seen him, tall white boy with hair. You feel me? Yeah, 153. Oops.
What about crazy?
Brandon had falling out with person who introduced me.
What did Dill say?
And person who introduced me tells me, according to my assistant and my creative director at the time, who were sitting in on all calls because they're on my team.
I think both sides are mutually in the wrong, Bills, honestly. Both are.
I have to fire my manager.
If you're an employee and you work for like Walmart, like this is like Aiden is trying to say that the FaZe Clan members are in the wrong because they took advantage of their employer. If somebody came to you and was like, hey, do you want free housing and free shit and free this and free that and free this and free that? And then like maybe down the road, we'll talk about like you giving a percentage, but like for the next 2 years, you're basically going to have free shit. Everybody's taking that deal. And then to sit and pretend like Lacey or Ron or Blackboy Max or any of these guys owe FaZe Clan anything is just fucking crazy. I wish this video was moving faster, dude. I don't know. Like we're watching this at 1.25 speed, and I think Aiden is also watching it at 1.25 speed or something. And we're moving so slow here.
When they're the person introducing.
Okay, I think what he's saying is Banks said you have to fire your manager or you can't be in FaZe. But I thought, well, okay, this was before Zach B, I'm assuming. Because I thought Zach was managing him too.
Video proof as well.
I mean, if that's true, that's up, but I don't know that's. Well, dude, are you expecting him to pay no rent? Like, no, this is like what I'm trying to understand. Like, that's what I, like, what's wrong? No, listen, though. What's 20K guys living in a $100,000 mansion in LA? It's probably not just 20K for a room. The maids, the security, the chef. I mean, I don't know. Like, dude, it's a lot of bills. It's a lot of bills. It adds up. It adds up. That's the truth. But that's why I'm telling you, I'm not mad at Max. I'm not mad at the boys. Because they should have jumped. Bro, Kalish, Banks, whoever should have told them from the jump how it's going to be. We're paying for everything, but you got to give me 10 or 50% from your 20%. That's how it should be. That's how orgs work. They can't come. It looks crazy if Kalish like, yo, allegedly, in my opinion, Kalish like, yo, 2 years gone down the drain. I need 20%, Blackboy, Max, and Ronaldo, and Silky. And that's crazy. You can't do that. That's the thing where I'll be like, yo, you already f***ed up. You f***ed up. You f***ed up. You didn't want to sign up for that. That's it.
Now, as I know, FBD worked for me. It's my cousin. Now he's streams now. You know what niggas might try to do.
Saying that's how it's going to be from the start, but still blaming the FaZe boys. Yeah, he's like trying to make the argument that like, hey man, shouldn't they have like been nice and like chipped in with rent? It's funny because he's like treating this as if it's like a group of, like if you and a group of friends were all living somewhere, like yeah, you guys should be splitting rent. But it's different if it gets into like a business relationship and and obviously the amount of money they're dealing with is very different either. If you give someone the power to feed you, give them the power to starve you. Aiden makes a good point saying 20% should have been placed first. Banks makes a horrible business decision, is trying to be mad at everyone except himself. It's Banks' fault thinking there's going to be loyalty in business. So basically they used FaZe until they didn't need them anymore. House, food, expenses, etc. Scummy behavior from both sides. Okay, so I'll hand you guys like 7 or 8 figures. And then FaZe comes to you and goes, hey, we want to start making 20% of everything you're making. Pre-tax. Oh. Like how much is loyalty gonna like... Yeah. You start giving up 100K a month. To like, I don't fucking know. The problem is FaZe wants slaves, not partners. Max smart left and building his own shit, smart move. Loyalty barely exists anymore. Aiden, you are 100% right. I hope you had a great Christmas and have a happy New Year, brother. Please get out of that cesspool. Yeah, I'm about to go to bed anyways. Yeah, like he's trying to talk about like loyalty or whatever with this. Like if you were working for Walmart and Walmart was like, hey, you're going to work for us and we're going to give you like a free place to stay. We're going to pay for all your food. We'll like also move your friends in and you guys are all just going to live here for free. And then like, I don't know, maybe down the road we'll start like talking about maybe money. Oh boy, is Banks out here leaking text messages? Oh boy.
They're interested in it being farmed or
Like I fucked this whole shit up, phase, everything like damn. I talked to them this before a subathon a couple weeks. Didn't want me back. I understood. They don't owe me anything to be honest, but I just know what I offer. I think everything would go even crazier, but ultimately this on me. I'm so cool with everybody though. I show them love where I can. But more than anything, I did ask Miss working with you and Ray. Like I said, the N-word and contract shit threw me off bad, bro. But I'm past that and we talked about it, so I don't give a fuck. And I get your POV. I don't even understand what I just read. What did I just read?
Lacey and Ron today. They're all going live tomorrow, and they're going to speak from the chest as to why they left FaZe. It's the most I've talked to these guys in the last 5 months, and it's all just become a lot clearer as to like how this all came to be, and it's
20 minutes.
Yeah, it sucks. The whole thing fucking sucks for everybody, and I don't think these guys are interested in it being farmed or this whole FaZe thing. All the work and effort that everybody's put in over the last 2 years, those guys, me, all the staff, it's just being fucking completely shit on and stomped on right now, and I don't think anybody feels good about that. But the one person that jumped straight on the opportunity at the fucking first chance they got to jump right in the middle of it and farm it, Black Boy Max. You can always count on him. And wow, Max, I'm gonna be talking to you directly, and for everybody watching, I'm gonna be sharing our conversations from the time I left FaZe till now, including all the drama and all the issues, supposed issues that me and Max have had, because his cousin just went live, and apparently I'm this fucking awful, terrible guy, monster, who Max had all these issues with. But as you'll see, and when I share our conversation, that's not the energy that Max has given me over the last 5 months. As a matter of fact, and not to spoil anything, but I've talked to Max more in the last 5 months than every other FaZe member combined. Max has asked me.
Why must we watch this instead of Coco Melon? It's a good question.
From creative to content to his career. He's asked me personally for help managing his career from here on out. He's confided in me about his team sucking and things falling apart. And the big one, since Max wanted to go live and talk about standing on business, and I was right, look who was right, and I left FaZe first, and look at me, 100K viewers, high as fuck off the clout in the fucking engage, just proving everything that I said 100% right yesterday. The streamer brain shit is real. They are actors. And he jumped on this opportunity not because he cares about anything that I've done or cares about anything that I've said. It's because it makes the most sense. Kick me while I'm down and farm this FaZe shit and suck as much as he can out of it. And that's what they fucking do. And that's just a fact. Anybody that argues against that is fucking fried. This whole thing, like I said yesterday, fried. We're going to get into the conversation. I'm going to show you guys right now. And you guys tell me if this looks like a conversation between two parties.
Henry, are you an actor? If I ever made you guys feel like I get... Sorry, that was about to be way too mean. That was going to be so mean. No, I don't think I'm an actor. I don't think you can be an actor with this streaming thing. Not in the way that like people talk about it, I don't think.
All right, so here we are. Here's my conversation.
Like if you're live for like 8 hours, or not 8 hours, but if you're live for like 4 or 5, 6 hours a day, you're not like, I don't think you can really act. You'll sit in the shower, call me. Yeah, when I'm on stream, I'm going to speak highly of you. All this shit doesn't need to be brought to light. You don't have to even worry about that. And like I said, I apologize about that. Mac, you don't even got to say all that. I would never speak ill about any of you publicly. It really just breaks my heart. Any of y'all think I had bad intentions? It crushes me truly. I mean, this was back in July.
July 28th. This is when that whole thing where he heard that I said, fuck y'all, blanks. Again, this wasn't aimed toward Max. This wasn't said at Max. There was never any sort of like racist connotation toward this word being used ever. Saw people talking about hard R and shit. No, that's all noise. Absolutely not. What Max's initial response to it was, hey, stream speak highly of you. Shit doesn't need to be brought to light. You don't have to worry at all. Like I said, I apologize for the tweet. I said, Max, you don't got to say all that. I would never speak ill about anything publicly. Breaks my heart, crushes me, whatever. I'm showing you guys this transcript for transparency purposes. I've deleted all sensitive information. This is him randomly saying, like, you called it. This is after he left. He left like August 5th or something like that. Sent me this, like, you called it, because the T app or whatever about guys. I said, guys, we're going to make one about girls, whatever. I said we should have built it. This is the typical kind of conversation we would have. This is him responding to me asking if he wants at Blackboy on Instagram, asking me if I thought it was a good change, told him Blackboy Max was iconic again. Typical conversation we would talk about. This one is the first time Max came over since he left. It was at the end of August. He sat with me. We talked for a few hours. I want to say he was at my house for 2-3 hours. And we left. I hugged him, told him I loved him, told him I'd always root for him, apologized about what was said. He said no hard feelings, admitted several times that that was not the reason why he left FaZe, that, you know, it was an accumulation of things. But as you'll see in this conversation, Max just thought that was the best move for his career. And that's just the simple facts. Right here again, I'm just giving him good energy. This is our dynamic. This is how it's always been. Talking about trying to get shit mentally better mentally. This is the first time, October 10th, this is when he first kind of started to show signs of regret.
Just been working, taking a step back to look at everything as a whole, my career, streaming landscape, what I want to do and be in life. Just trying to get better mentally and shit. I'm back now, but I could take it there.
Working on taking a step back, looking at everything. Again, asking me for my advice. What do you think? Desktop streaming, this is so random, but he's asking me, why do I think desktop streaming died? Again, he would ask me these things a lot.
We're in the fast food swipe culture era. Go, 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 overstimulate me. How the fuck is a streamer meant to hold attention of a massive audience when TikTok is a thing? What streamers serve today, in my opinion, is they're selling a parabolic relationship. It's beyond a viewing or entertainment experience. It goes beyond that. It's a social experience. It's half the reason men spend on OF. It's not porn. It's not to get that nut off. You can go and do that on a free site. Easy, better, free content too. It's the texting, the fantasy, the human connection. That's probably true. Humans need to feel part of a community. In a world where this next generation is chronically online, they have less and less real human and gums connection. I think streaming does the best to fill that void.
A lot in person, a lot on the phone, a lot over text. Throughout the course that we knew each other, he would ask me for my opinions on shit. Just market.
I mean, I largely agree with that, I think.
Shit. And I love talking game, and this is just, again, like, this was our life.
Streaming, like, we're desktop. It's so funny they call it desktop streaming, like it's legacy streaming. It's like the fake news mirror, not, you know what I mean? But it's like, yeah, the boomer streaming is streaming from your desktop. I don't know. Yeah, it's just so crazy how that's considered like, I just don't like where streaming is now. It's just so exhausting.
Our relationship with each other. Again, because last summer phase, we're just talking about like art and culture and fucking shit like that. I don't know. Said happy birthday to me. I didn't respond because I noticed he said happy birthday to me after he saw Drake post the happy birthday post for me, which was weird and threw me off. And they all missed my birthday. I didn't get any happy birthdays. I think Kason wished me happy birthday. I think Adapt wished me happy birthday, but the rest of them still on like weird terms. And then randomly November 4th, I'm gonna make you proud, bro. Thank you for always believing in me. Watch. Guys, this is 5 weeks ago, man. This is 5 weeks ago. All this shit with Spotify, everything that Morgan just talked about happened months before this. In July. This is November, okay? Said, I wish you believed in me the same way. Facts. Saw so clearly. We just started reminiscing. We started talking. Sucks seeing the subathon feeling left out. He agreed with that. I'm sure he felt really bummed and left out. Are you up? Got a question. Caller, I'm with my girl. I was going to ask you and Zach. He's just asking about, again, more opinions about his music and his career. End of the day, I love this game. I always will. I love talking games. Simple as that. Again, this is on fucking November 6th. I'm just offering the kid as best my advice as I could. And whatever he's asking me, you guys can stop, pause, read the whole conversation if you want. This is me getting into the details about his scummy ass fucking UTA agent who was whispering shit in his ear about FaZe, leaving FaZe, whatever.
All right. Well, I'm sure there'll be easy to digest versions of this. I mean, this was just posted an hour ago. I guess there's going to be shit today. Oh, Slasher tweeted some shit. Brief timeline of FaZe Clan owners over the years. Run by a guy who slept with a 17-year-old and a guy who broke the world record for Adderall consumption, gave control to an insane Norwegian scammer who put an IDF-loving maniac in charge who sold to DraftKings overlord. FaZe up, man. FaZe name brand has been hard carried by esports through the championship success of CS and COD teams for nearly 10 years now. I don't fucking... To say that FaZe Clan was carried by esports over the last 10 years, I mean, over the last 10 years, I always forget how long it's been. I mean, maybe that's true. No, because FaZe Clan was still relevant doing stuff in like 2014, 15, 16, weren't they? Also, wait, the slept with a 17-year, wasn't that the drama with like, with Tommy? And didn't Rain end up, I didn't follow this super closely, but we watched some of the stuff on stream. Didn't Rain end up coming out afterwards and saying some shit like, you know what, yeah, I kind of like didn't tell the full truth on that, or that was like a lie? No, Tico? I thought it was Tommy who fucking Tommy got accused by Rain recently of sleeping with some underage whatever. I don't know. I don't even find any of that shit interesting. Because we all know too, there's like a huge, yeah. You gotta be really careful when you talk about any of this stuff publicly, but it's like, there's a big difference between like, that's two different situations. Oh, I don't even aware of like the Tico stuff. There's a big difference in like a situation where like, this is going to sound like I'm defending it. It's obviously not good regardless. But there's a big difference in like intentionality or how people would feel about it. If like somebody's talking to a girl and they find out, you know, she's underage and then you start pursuing her really hard, like that's weird versus like you're talking to a girl and she lies to you about her age or whatever, or it just never comes up in conversation and something happens, like a one night thing. Like those are two very different things, obviously. But still not good. I don't know. I was aware of like, I didn't, Tico? Wait, no, Tico. I don't know. I just remember with the Tommy, I just remember like FaZe Rain tweeting out stuff about like the gist of what I got from like, I don't know, all this weird, like everyone just like, I feel like there's so many like pedophile allegations in like the streamer online community now. It's so weird. But like, I was under the impression that like Rain was trying to make it seem like Tommy like knowingly pursued and like slept with like a 17-year-old or something. And wasn't it when he was like 19 too? Wasn't that how dumb the story was? Wasn't Tommy like really young when this happened? Because wasn't this, when this got talked about like a year ago, wasn't it already like a 10-year-old story or something like that? That was so fucking stupid. I don't know. It was when he was in his 20s. Oh. What was this from? What year is this? Is that this year? I just don't follow esports for anything. I think orgs in general are carried by esports. I don't know. Maybe just because I come from the world of content, that just doesn't make any sense to me. How could, I don't know. If you look on the Reddit, it says 2015. Does it? Oh, how was I so fucking blind to that? I was looking for like subtext or something. I didn't even notice that fucking banner. Yeah, to say that like FaZe was like grown, or like the success of FaZe is because of esports seems fucking stupid, but oh my god, Technical Wizard, shut up. I'm fucking ending stream. I hate it here. Okay, can I bitch about something real quick on Twitter? This will take like 30 seconds. I don't know if it's like a new culture thing on Twitter, but this new trend of like subtweeting things, like we're talking about topics like we're like high school gossip girls or something, is so cringy. Like, I feel like I open up Twitter and every tweet that I see is like some tweet with 50,000 likes or more with like, so did we all just see that same thing on the news? And it's like, what? I don't know what you're, and then I like, it's like, they feel like rage bait tweets because then I'm like baited to go into the comments section. It's like tweets like that, or it's like quote tweets of a picture. It's like, so are we not going to talk about how insane this is? Question mark, question mark. And it's like, how insane, what do you, and now I see this tweet from 16 hours ago. This shit took 4 years? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Which I'm assuming is a Stranger Things reference. Your 4 years just fucked, man. Stop interacting with them and they'll disappear. Billy, I fucking hate talking to you about this shit. You give me that same fucking... I'm done. I'm not going to get rage baited in chat. It's not happening. Good night, everybody. Have a good night. I will talk to you all later. I love you. Do you love me? So much. I love all of you equally. My children. Until next time, everybody, keep gaming. And as always, play cool,